Well, you know that's what you're going to do, is make fun of me.
It's the point of the podcast, Fudge.
Yeah, it basically is.
Oh.
Look at this, a guest 2 weeks in a row.
Hey-o.
Episode, I believe it's 162. The thing wouldn't load in your basement. I'm not going to bother connecting to the
Don't talk shit
Wi-Fi
about
right now.
basement, dude.
No, I'm going to talk shit about whatever the fuck I want, whether it's your house, your basement,
Your fucking
roommate, the mullet you refuse to grow now.
It's
All right,
growing.
All right, so
It's growing.
So no mullet. How about the mustache? Just the mullet.
I can't do
You're
mustache.
ridiculous. But
I know.
You can't, but you currently are. Your mustache is fucking going hard right now.
I got a little,
Look at this
neck
shit.
beard.
Look at the whole.
beard.
You don't see my beard. You see my tits. You see Eric's hair, and then you see your mustache. That's all you see on this fucking screen right now, dog.
Here's the thing. Every time
You look at the screen, Eric's just like, Episode 162 of the hashtag Shots for Life
Let's go.
podcast. I didn't feel like setting up a soundboard yet, but you're lucky we got a guest. You're
Still-
lucky I set up the camera.
set it up,
You
dude.
live here. You know what I do.
Yeah, well,
All I gotta do is come here and fuck with settings, then it's gonna fuck with everything, and I don't want to fucking deal with it, so I'm not.
dude.
All right,
See what I have to deal with?
So let's take
Every week, dude.
Don't you fucking come in here, you guys, Mr. Pretend Best Friends and all that shit.
What the fuck does pretend mean?
Yeah, bro, this is the real deal.
Real deal like Holyfield.
We've been hanging out every week.
Thanks for joining us. You stopped hanging out with Eric when his pool got cold.
So did everyone else.
See, at least I barely hung out with you just because of COVID, and I wasn't lying to you. All these people hang out with you when your pool's warm.
Yeah, everyone
this
was
shit
like-
gets cold. They're like, oh, Eric, I don't know, your hair's still nice, but I can't be showing up this week, buddy. Sorry.
Everyone's like, yo, what are you doing? I'm like, oh, closing the pool. What about you?
no answer.
You get like a little bubble.
Like nothing. It's just like not responded to since September 16th.
So, all right, real quick before this shot, before we take this little intro shot here, what do you think of the new digs, new area?
I feel like I'm in prison.
If you look at the screen, do you think it looks better than what we used to do?
Yes, but the ambiance is a
whack.
jail cell.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah, but you can't duck
You
under a
can't. Well, you
jail
can't
cell.
tell in the camera.
Well,
It
that's the whole
looks
point.
Nice.
Yeah.
But if you're sitting where I'm sitting, I'm like, what the fuck?
I've
is
never
We
that?
sat
have to
there.
hang up our pictures on the wall. We haven't done it yet, so it'll look a lot better.
Surprise. They're always hammered. We're like,
then-
we're gonna do it
And
after
then
the podcast.
I think we're gonna buy like a sheet or something with like our logo all over it and just hang it behind the guest area, so it's just not
We should
moving
get-
blankets.
We should get prison bars.
Or we could put up
So it's
we
like
could put up a
prison.
green sheet, and then every guest we could just put something new for the green screen. That would be kind of funny.
Yes.
That would be really. But then it would just be more work for me, which I'm never feeling.
Well,
you know?
whatever. Let's do a shot.
All right.
Hold it
Cheers.
by
This
the
is
titties.
our first shot of the day. What was that laugh, yo?
It's a non-honest laugh. There's nothing about it that's honest. You know what I mean? That's what the laugh is. By the way, we're gonna talk. You're about to give me Katie's Venmo because we're gonna have to order like a pie or something. You know what I mean? We're gonna hang out for a few hours, right? We're gonna have to order a pie or
Thai
something.
food.
I mean, I'll eat Thai food, but first off, it's very pricey.
It's very pricey.
It's
this place
unbelievably
is not the
pricey.
place of noon.
And not only that, it's like I do enjoy Asian
We
cuisine.
got food rant already.
Big fan, right? But when we're drinking, are we trying to eat Thai food or are we trying to eat dead pig on a pie?
Listen, I've eaten more pizza in the past 3 fucking days than you two have ever eaten in your life.
Yeah, well.
True story. I ate pizza.
And you want pizza right now?
Yeah. I went to this place in Brooklyn the other night. We were supposed to go
BX?
like,
We're Steph with her sleeve, right?
yeah. So
Shit looks sick, by the way.
Yeah,
it's getting, it's getting fucking crazy. She's like going to be more tattooed than I am soon.
she's just laying down the dough for mad tats. Every day she's like, yeah, I went to another famous tattoo artist and got half my body tattooed. Check it out. I'm like, where's all this? What's happening? Why
Look
don't
at
I
you.
have that much?
Someone texted me the other day. They're like, dude, did Steph hit the lottery? And I was like, no, I wouldn't be driving my fucking Jeep. But so we're in Brooklyn the other night. And my buddy Tim was like, hey, man, I got the spot. It's like nice, good, like all-American bar, like food, sick bar there, like good drink choices. We get there. It's a fucking wait. So he's like, hey, there's this other place up the road. We want to try it out. I'm like, cool. We walk in. Tim's like, hey, how long is your wait for? She's like, we can sit you right now. I'm like, fuck
In.
yeah.
Hell yeah.
So like, you ever walk through a place and you're just like, this is way too fucking expensive for
Yeah.
my bank account right now. So I'm walking through and like, my payday's the next day, so like I don't really care. But like part of me is like, this is gonna be so.
I could buy all
fucking
this
expensive.
crypto tomorrow. Or get this fucking pizza. And I'm gonna
I got
black
2
out.
slices, 1 with pepperoni. Can't afford 2.
So this place doesn't even have pepperoni.
You know what?
That's
I guarantee. You know what? If you're ballsy enough to not have pepperoni, you got some badass shit up your sleeve.
so they give me the menu. My wife is very,
Is there a
very.
bunch of Band-Aids on the ground?
Oh yeah, I left Band-Aids for you.
Well, you know, we'll talk about.
My wife is very cultured. Like she's traveled the world. She is more cultured than I'll ever be.
Yeah, well, I mean, look at you.
Yeah, look at me. When my wife breaks out her phone and she's like, I don't know what this word means. I'm like, oh my God, this fucking bill is going to be
Here's the deal. Here's the deal. Ready? No prices on the menu.
No, there are prices.
Oh, okay. Because I was gonna say, I remember a fucking while back taking a girl out on a date in the city. We went somewhere and like we went to a place I think in Little Italy, and like there were not prices on the menu. I was like,
Just have a panic
I
attack.
guess
the
I'll
whole
pay
time.
rent next month.
But like, I'm like looking.
Totally
I'm like,
regretted, by the way. It's bullshit. You know what I mean? Like women, you marry.
Oh, here we go.
You marry a woman, then
He's going
No,
to
here's
get
the deal.
everyone in trouble with one conversation.
No. Here's what I'm saying. You marry a woman, then you take her to a place with no fucking
But you're
prices on
married.
the menu. Yeah.
So what's your problem?
Thanks for flushing.
so
Did you turn off the heat? Did it?
I did not.
Ah!
I'll shoot the text.
Yeah, shoot. Katie, I know you're in the
No, I'm gonna
midst of
text Justin.
cleaning.
I'm gonna text Justin. It'll be
Text-
funnier.
You should text both of them and be like, when do you guys fucking turn the heat off, huh? Those poor people. It's going to suck being either one of those people. Okay, so you're about to spend a shit ton of money.
but
Make your wife pay for it. She's
hit the
spending
lottery.
Yeah, she's fucking buying sleeves. Like, ain't nobody's business,
it's,
right?
it's not even about the money now. I'm like looking at the pizza. And I'm like,
You just don't want to accidentally be racist trying to order pepperoni? You really? It's not here?
no pepperoni. I like look at my buddy Tim and I'm like, let's just say he's like easily digested pizza.
That's fucking weird. And by the way, this is the Tim you met when we went to go watch football. Okay, so just so you know who we're talking about.
I figured.
So now the whole joke is like, I've eaten so much pizza in my life. I've now actually eaten easily digested pizza.
What does that mean? EDP, baby.
EDG.
No, easily digested pizza. EDP.
What did I say?
Digested's one word, dog.
Oh, yeah.
Or did they
Don't
name
look
it
at me
EDP?
ever in that situation.
Yeah. If something's getting spelt,
Yeah,
continue to look this way.
You're gonna want to go that way.
So EDP. I might write a rap. I might write a rap song about EDP. You know
And
what I'm
you know,
saying?
it was. I think we got like,
I'm just throw some my lyrics note. You know, I want to write a song about EDP.
and it actually ended up being like a reasonably like price bill. It was like 2 something, but it was like we got like
4 people.
for 4 people.
Drinks?
Yeah,
that's not bad.
3 pizzas
In the city.
3 pizzas, 2 antipastas, like calamari.
Two
bad.
antipasto.
There's 4 people.
Yeah.
Fuck's wrong with you?
Yeah, well, you get one antipasto, you get a little galamad. What else you get? A gobble on the side. Little,
You
little
trying to
Coca-Cola.
defend them getting 2 pizzas or
3
antipastas?
pizzas.
What are you trying to say here, Fudge?
What was it like? Actual antipasto, where it's like a little layout of like meats and cheeses and
So we got one of those and a calamari.
and a galamad. Yeah, you got one antipasto, one galamad. You said 2 antipasto.
I think the whole thing is like it was just an antipasta on the top.
You saying antipasto?
No.
Whatever, man. I'm like the whitest German Russian ever.
Yeah, in neither of you are. I'm only quarter Italian, but it's enough because my dad's
So
way more
quit
Italian.
trying.
Antipasto. All right, any of the fellow
No,
Italians
Listen,
out
we got
there.
2 appetizers and 3 pizzas.
Yeah.
All right, hold on. You got 3 apps or 2?
2 apps, 3 pizzas.
Pay attention, Fudge.
I'm going to run a rap song about easily digested because it doesn't make sense to me. So
Yeah, no, it's like, so now like,
I'm going to be texting you one day for like an hour. Like, all right, so what did it taste like? What was the cheese like?
Tasted like easily
If we were to get
digested
metaphorical
cheese.
with this cheese,
the cheese and the toppings were like nothing I've ever had. It was like a pizza I've never eaten in my entire life.
it was probably. So what was their oven like?
It was a brick oven.
Brick oven. Okay. Was it like super high temp? The pizza's done in like 3-6 minutes type deal, or was it? Or you're not too sure?
We can't see shit.
Is it as big as an oval? It's like a. All right.
No,
so
it's
they
like an
got
oval.
A
Like
little,
it's like an oval.
okay, I know what you're talking about. It's
It's like an oval. And then
So what'd you guys get in the pizzas?
one of them was like an eggplant, onion, weird cheese.
See, eggplant's probably so goddamn good in a place like this versus like your normal pizza place. Like
I love
like
eggplant pie.
I know. I love eggplant. I'm with you. I like eggplant, but here's the deal.
Here we go.
When
It's
you
a
get
vegetable.
when you get
That's
eggplant
the problem.
in a place like this, it's probably unfucking believable.
I don't even fucking like eggplant, and I was
No?
like, I'll eat one more of these.
yeah.
But I fucked
eggplant
up,
can
though.
be dope if it's done right, for sure.
So there's apparently like a cheese that's called like a buffalo cheese, and they had like
Now,
but
did
it's
they
not
put
hot sauce.
Did they
It's
put
not hot sauce.
Did they put buffalo meat within it, like actual buffalo?
I don't know what was
Home
on it.
on the range.
No, definitely no buffalo.
Deer
Like I
in
got
the
this pie and I
apple.
wanted it to be like hot,
It was just
and it
gamey.
was like no,
I don't think Italians are like big about making shit hot, dude. Like
No,
they
there's no
might,
spices,
they
like
might throw a
nothing's-
peppercini in something, but they're really not big on making shit hot.
Yeah, like this place had like no. If you want to go like a buffalo chicken pizza, not there. Pepperoni pizza,
Can't
not
get
there.
pepperoni.
You
yeah.
thought that's what you were ordering, though, huh?
Yeah.
So
I
what was Buffalo describing in this pie?
the type of cheese it was? It's like a buffalo something cheese.
Buffalo
So
cheese. I'll
Buffalo
Google
the
it.
area, Buffalo the animal, Buffalo the. It's
I got
obviously
it.
not Buffalo the spicy or not spicy, but hot
It's a
sauce.
buffalado cheese.
What does that mean? Now you're saying some big fucking words, being a little disrespectful on this podcast, there, Rick. Okay.
It's made from the milk of an Italian Mediterranean buffalo.
Okay.
So it's like I'm thinking it's fucking spicy cheese. I'm like, hell
just-
yeah.
You just eat some fucking game
so
milk, dude.
would you compare it to those little like oval Babel fucking those?
Why you always
like
try and bring
cheeses?
those
No,
up? Man?
Because they're fucking awesome. You never fuck with those? You never had them ever?
Nah. We've had this conversation.
Yeah, I need to bring them over. I'm fucking
those
up
things
not
are
bringing
delicious though.
Yeah, they're,
you
No,
pull
I
a
get
tab
it.
on them like a parachute.
It's like a whole
and
job.
It rips the top off, and you're like,
yeah.
See ya.
Dude, it's so good. And the type of cheese is, we looked it up. We looked up the type of cheese it is. And it was
like
a name I
goat's
never heard in
milk
my
or
life.
something, right?
It was something way weirder than that. It was like something neither of us have heard
Bat
before.
milk?
It was.
That's bat cheese.
why'd
right,
you
so-
caw? Is this a bat caw?
I don't,
It might.
I know bats
I don't
don't
know,
call-
man. Bats are crazy,
A
dude.
bat was in our house the other day.
Dude, why don't you call me?
All right, hold on.
I'm bat
Finish-
reinforcement, dude.
Finish with the cheese and let's move on to the bat because I definitely want to hear the bat story.
So I mean, there's nothing else. I just ordered a bunch of shit that I thought was what it was.
All the names were different.
And it came out, and I was like, none of this is what I thought I was going to be eating. It was all
it was good,
delicious.
though.
It was
Yeah.
delicious. Like, I think there were two like little slices. Like the slices for camera reference were maybe like that big because of how we cut it up.
Yeah.
Hold on, do that again. I want to see what it looks like in the camera.
It's like that big.
See, that's why you don't go to Brooklyn. Hipsters ruin Brooklyn's, man.
You know what? This like
Brooklyn's.
Real quick, let me be a little bit more specific. White people.
No, but the
ruined
worst
Brooklyn.
kind of white people. Well,
Yeah.
Oh, no.
the worst kind of white people are like the rich.
There's
cunt-
white
yeah, rich
people.
white people.
There's worse white
But-
people. There's even worse white people than them.
Hipsters are rough, man.
Hipsters are the worst.
And you're probably friends with a lot of them, so that sucks.
That's true.
side
Although
note.
Joe's kind of a hipster, and he's like our favorite Jew ever.
That's true.
He's minor.
Yeah,
by
I
the,
love
by the
Joe.
way, by the way, I think go back real quick, 5 seconds for the web show. I think Joe's got to be a main character. Did you see that video we posted? He fucking acts really well, man. He's got like
He's
like a
Jewish.
he's got a he's got a little presence about him. I think he's gonna need to be in the show.
All right, Joe's in the show.
Real quick,
We're gonna have to have Eric in, but he's gonna be like a side character. He can't be
I'm
a
a
main
side
character.
character. I don't give a shit.
He's too pretty. Him and his hair. He's too pretty. He can't be a main character. You know?
Before we went to this Italian place, I went exploring.
Pour shot, asshole. You pour a shot too. We're gonna take a shot.
This
The
is a
buffalo
true
cheese.
story because I had to text my buddy
Did
Tim.
you milk the buffalo yourself?
No, they already had that shit taken care of.
Did they
It's
have
in
a
Italy.
buffalo in the back?
How do you?
I don't know if you guys can see this.
Looks
That-
like it looks like a bacon curtain.
It's a curtain and a
It
sink.
looks like Joe Rogan's podcast studio.
So
What
that's
are we looking
that's a
at?
curtain and a sink.
Okay.
And the text underneath of it is oh, hang on. I just watched my waitress brush her teeth in this sink.
You know
And
what?
I
You know
was
what? It,
fuck,
it
dude.
seems kind of fucked, right? Like you're seeming like, what are you doing? But at the same time, you're like, you know what? She cares enough about her oral hygiene to not smell like shit when she's serving you food.
She's got a mask on. What the fuck?
Yeah, but
Does her breath smell that bad that she's like, God damn, this
Some-
mask is
yeah.
fucking my day up.
You eat all
sometimes
those
people
fucking meat, dude. Your breath's gonna smell.
Well, this was a different place that I ate that day.
she probably ate too much buffalo cheese and was like, man, my breath smells like
That-
fucking that,
that
dude's
smells like the
asshole.
Mediterranean.
That
Point
was a
to a
Mexican
guy that
restaurant.
looks like me and shit.
That was at a Mexican restaurant.
Oh,
that I
this
ate
is
at
the
earlier.
pizza place,
Not the
right?
pizza place.
Okay.
Yeah, pay
No, the
attention, Fudge.
Dude, the pizza
bad.
place was fucking like you walk in and it was like something out of a not out of a movie, but it was a nice place, man.
Like I say, dude, fuck Brooklyn, dude. It's all hipstery.
Wasn't bad.
Give me a fucking something less fugazi, you know?
Let me go in and like, there's like a 20% piece of me that thinks that I'm not going to make it out alive.
Yeah,
you know,
dude.
that's what I want to do when I'm going to Brooklyn. You know what I
Hell
mean?
yeah, dude.
Like I'm listening to a Biggie song and I'm getting a slice of pizza.
Oh, we give you a pizza. You might die. Oh, baby.
And if you bite that slice too fast, sausage shoots up in your eye. Oh,
Who brought all these hipsters?
Cheers, fellas.
no one like white people.
Fugazi white buffalo milk. Oh. So you had a bat.
Had a bat in the house. So
Where in the house?
in the living room.
Heard. That's
The house
that's
that
the
has a
worst
pool
spot.
outside that eventually got a little chilly and Keith stopped showing up. That
Yes,
same
that
house?
Yeah,
Same house. Okay. All right. Just make sure.
So
I'm going to like literally compare every single story Eric has. Everything. Like it's just a who got a little cold. Keith stopped showing up? Okay. All right.
Listen, he started working. It was a whole thing.
yeah, I got a job, which is fucking wild.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Are
You go
getting-
unemployed
are you
in the
get-
winter, dude?
You must be getting fucked with that $600, dude. Not getting taxed and shit.
It's not
Yeah,
talk-
I think
it's
I'm gonna
not
have to
talk
pay like
money.
$3,000.
All right. Well, I was gonna say. Well, yeah. I'm guessing I could say this, but I'll still make sure that you are okay with me saying it. But do you remember when we spoke on the phone a few days ago, and I was talking about buying a camera, and you were like, "Blah blah blah, tax return." Do you remember that saying? Is it okay to say it?
Yeah, say it.
Okay.
He's like, I don't remember, but say it.
If you really want to take it out, I'll text the time. I'll make sure I take it out, but because we're not live anymore. But you said you were like, "Oh, what's it like getting a tax return?"
Yeah, no, definitely. Like,
That's what you said to me. I was
have to-
like, "What do you mean?" You were like, and then you talked about the unemployment because the unemployment. I think unemployment they let you take taxes out, but I think that extra $600
they didn't.
they didn't because I've been Ken tweeted about it. Ken was like, "Yo, they won't let you fucking take it out," and I'm pretty sure my taxes are gonna be fucked now.
So for everyone listening, about a year and a half ago, I had a really fucking sick job where I was making like
Unemployment.
no, before that,
Yeah.
fucking Altice, I
You
was
were making
like
stupid money.
6 figures, easy.
Yeah.
So then like I get unemployed. I'm like, fuck, this is like I get laid off. They give me a pension. I'm like, this is gonna suck, man. Like I can't live on unemployment. Like I was living on like.
You know what, though? We lived it up.
So that's when I find out about like the $600. Like I'm gonna get it. I'm like, all right, this is fucking sick. So I'm getting like taxed on like my regular unemployment. I'm like, cool. Like this $600 is a gift. And
Wrong. Wrong.
So I think I'm gonna owe about $3,000.
No, it can't be that much.
About probably. You have to think 10% of $600. That's $60 a week.
They were giving you $600
Never
a
do
week.
math on the podcast.
Yeah. But that's what I was making. Like,
Yeah, but that wasn't getting taxed, dude.
yeah,
what? You know what it was?
it's 25%,
They
I
knew
think.
they were fucking a nice chunk of America. They're like, no, we'll give all these dumbass white folk this money. They won't even realize they should be taxed. They're not.
So here's where I feel fucking bad. Like, if I owe $3,000, like, I owe $3,000. I'll pay it. Whatever. There
Don't
are people,
fuck with Uncle Sam, dude. You
There are
can't.
people
Who can't?
I thought.
Cannot.
who literally got furloughed or who took unemployment that worked like a $10 an hour job, got $200 a week on unemployment, and that $600 was very supplemental. Bartenders, tattoo artists, like things like that. And they were making $800 a week, which is probably about what they were making when they were fully employed. Now they're going to have to pay taxes on all that. It's
Yep.
easily like you figure, we'll say we'll lowball it at
They'll have to work out a payment plan, probably, depending on
lowball
what
it
they're
at-
doing and how their life's
I
going.
bet you lube sales went up.
because they're getting fucked.
Yeah, dude.
In their asses.
We'll lowball it at 25% of $600, $150 a week, over 16 weeks, roughly $3,000. That's everybody is gonna have to pay $3,000. Luckily for me, I made bank in fucking January, February, March with my other job, so I think it's mostly gonna maybe not offset, but like I might owe less. But
Well, you
have
know what?
people-
If you have the
Good
money
thing
to
crypto's going up, though, so like you can just fucking.
No, he sold almost crypto besides XRP, this motherfucker, dude. Dude, I'm telling you, man, like, I know.
let's not.
No,
do that.
why can't we talk about crypto?
All right,
So
go for it.
you were fucking, you got me in the crypto game, and I'm super stoked you did. And honestly, I could just sell it all right now and buy that fucking camera.
Yeah, do that.
No,
that'll
but,
benefit
and my
me.
wife's telling me too. She's like, "What do you?" She's like, "Sell." She's like, "How much did you? What? How much is it? Sell it." And I'm like, "Babe, listen." I'm like, "There's a chance we could be making way the fuck more than this." And honestly, $300 is nothing compared to possibly making just off a vet, fucking like $4 or $5 grand.
Yeah.
So I'm like, listen, I got like 5,000 vet. If it actually hits $1, then I'm gonna take $3-4 grand out, keep 1,000. If it decides to do its thing, if not, whatever. I obviously made way, and that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna, when it seems to hit like what things are projected or whatever, then I'll take some out, but leave a little in. Because if one of them decides to be the next Bitcoin, I can be that cunt 20 years from now.
That's sold at $1.
I had 5,000 vet, and I got rid of it, and look where vet's at now. I'm not gonna be that guy. It's gonna stay in there fucking for. I'll be like fucking 100 for some reason, and like 500 pounds, and I'll just be like, I got 2 vet left, and they're worth $350 each. One day it'll hit more. I can feel it.
I've been hearing people say for like 6 years, it's gonna be the next Bitcoin. And it
Well,
never
everybody's gonna say it.
happens.
Yeah.
It never
Well, no,
happens.
there are some that are crawling, like they've gone from like $300 to like $1,700 and
So,
shit. Like
Ethereum.
ETH is one of those, right?
Ethereum,
Yeah.
so it's now that's also taking the hit. So I texted you and Jeff the other day, and we'll keep the stonk talk very minimal.
Stunk.
I would say this is not financial advice.
It never is.
Disclaimer. Don't listen.
That everything I've told Dan and Jeff in the text have happened. I said, guys, Bitcoin was like $58,000 like on February 19th.
There
What's
was
it
a
at now?
point, it hit over 60 at one point, didn't it?
I last time I saw it was 58,000. Check Bitcoin right now.
All right, yeah.
This is the day that I texted them. It was $58,000. What's Bitcoin at now? And this is the whole market. This is I'm not singling out Bitcoin, but this is something that I was like, I posted a status too.
You were before when we were upstairs. You were like, "Oh no, all your shit's back down to what?" And I was like, "No, dude." I'm like, "I'm still like 300% up." I put around 300 and I think $60 into cryptocurrency, and when we checked, literally like an hour ago, I was at $1,025. At a certain point, I was like $1,200-$1,300. I'm like 300-400% up.
And we got him when the market was low. But
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a badass on our hands. This white Paul Mooney looking motherfucker with his hat.
Oh, you know what? You reminded me. I have a funny story about Paul Mooney, and I would very much want to tell. Well, not with me personally, but I want to tell the story.
You met Paul Mooney, okay?
I definitely did.
News
I
to
wish
me.
I did.
what's Bitcoin right now?
Loan.
You're not
It's
gonna get
like
down
it's like 42 or 43,000.
yeah.
When I texted,
Oh yeah, it goes up and down like crazy, but it's still. Remember, dude, I saw a stat the other day. They were like, "Oh, StarCraft tournament, fucking or whatever the fuck winnings or whatever. I can't think of the fucking word." And it's like first place $500, second place $400, whatever, and then like last place, like 8th place, was like 20 to 25 Bitcoin, and it was like, but this is like 1999 or like 2002 or some shit, dude. That's the thing. Like, it's like, what does just having, and I'm obviously way too late to the game, but what does it matter just having like something that is under a penny and you just buy 1,000 of them for like $30 or something, and you just hold on? Like, what's $30? Just keep that shit around. What if
handle of
something
vodka,
wild
I'll tell you that.
happens? What if something happens, dude?
so it's the useful, it's like the utility of it. That's why I'm so heavy on XRP. Is there's a utility to it. Bitcoin has utility to it. Ethereum has a utility to it. Some things like fucking Dogecoin. You know what Dogecoin started as?
As a joke.
A joke
Yeah.
for fucking players on a random ass network. Keith, you would buy $5 worth of Dogecoin, go on a gaming system.
Tom Brady
Bangs dudes.
multiple dudes? Or just
well,
one
he
dude?
does. Are we talking about passwords or Tom Brady?
Top passwords.
It's just Tom Brady bangs dudes. Yeah, multiple dudes.
So a lot of
Hundreds,
cryptocurrencies,
though, obviously.
they are used for buying shit on gaming.
Did you get connected?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, like Keith said, you have to spell it out slow.
Yeah, you got to concentrate. It's a rough one. You think it'd be easy. It's a
Yeah.
rough one.
Because I've definitely typed that sentence out before. Tom Brady.
Yeah.
But
Fucking hat is making me itch.
some
It's not
cryptocurrencies
working for me.
are used
Slow down.
to buy shit in like Diablo.
Right.
Like you load like $5, you're like, I mean, I'm gonna buy this fucking helmet and this fucking
Hell yeah,
sword and this fucking shield with my Dogecoin.
Yeah.
And that's how it fucking started. And now all of a sudden it's all over the place and there's no utility to it.
We can't go from fucking cryptocurrency to video games, but we do have to get into Diablo 2 at some point.
Yes.
Not now. Now's not the time. But we have to get into that at some point.
Do you see my post?
Yes. Yeah, dude, we're
So
both
here's the thing.
we're both getting unemployed.
2.4 connects with that, but the other one doesn't. The other
five
one,
does
The
it?
5G banged with
5
mine.
doesn't.
It's connected with mine.
Yeah,
Tom
pop on the
Brady
5.
banged my phone.
The regular one is just it fluctuates. So whatever you're
Bitcoin's at 43.7 right now.
When I texted you guys, don't fucking invest in it, it was 58,000. When I told you, what I tell you guys, hey, put a couple $1,000 away.
Can you see the balls?
No.
I'm scratching them.
It looks like you're fingering your wet,
Yeah, what are you
dry vagina.
I'm scratching my ball.
that was
Right.
That was
Yeah,
uncomfortable. Yeah.
Let's take a shot to my right testicle.
But
Yeah, so I'm at 1,037 right now. I'm a solid 300 stick up.
300 stick.
so yeah, I
could-
texted him. I was like, put money aside, invest in Bitcoin in like 6 months. Wait for it to fucking go down to 20,000. It's gonna. No doubt in my mind, it's gonna hit $20,000.
No doubt in his mind. And like we said,
There's a small
do
part of me
not
that I'll try to
listen
talk to the wife. There's a part of me.
I
Well,
love
here's
how
the
you
deal.
just swig it. I love how you're swigging it with a shot glass next to you. You're just like, who's got the fucking time?
Who's got the time? Cheers, motherfuckers, to Bitcoin.
To being millionaires.
You sold all your crypto, motherfucker. You got me into it. It was, I'm a patient man. You know, you're telling me to sell. My wife's telling me to sell. I told you guys, back off, bitches. I ain't selling shit.
Dude,
'Cause
why you
one
have
day,
green socks, dude?
I like green. Forest
green
green.
socks?
Forest green. Put your
Flaunt it,
foot up.
dude.
Is that
Put
like
your-
a thing I don't know
hit
about?
the camera, but forest green. Show you, but yeah, it's forest green, dude.
Is that
Look
like
at
a thing? Is that like a new thing?
No, the forest green is just a color.
No, I mean socks, green socks.
Yeah, why? It's a good question.
I don't
know.
wear-
I don't
I don't
live
wear
in fucking
socks.
sandals all
Yeah,
day.
I don't wear
I have
socks.
to wear socks.
Yeah, I'm just wondering though. Is that like a thing? I thought there was like white and black socks. I didn't know we had other colors.
No, I got green, red, tan.
Tan?
Tan. I think we should talk about my purple hat because it isn't gray.
You look like Otherworld Paul Mooney, man.
Oh, Paul Mooney story. So I was listening to the Joe Rogan podcast with Ali Sadiq on it.
Name drop.
Very I listened to this podcast. Yo, you must know this motherfucker. Dude, so Ali Sadiq was on there, very hilarious black comedian, and he was talking about meeting Paul Mooney.
Ali Sadiq is hilarious.
Yeah, he definitely is. Actually, Paul Mooney is actually a complete fucking cunt.
Probably, yeah. He's smug as fuck.
Yeah, so when and this is a while back, and when Al Siddiq, he wasn't headlining shit, he's just opening shows, whatever the fuck it was. So Paul Mooney's coming in, he's like, Ali, go out and count the crowd. All right, I'll be back. Now he's like, I ain't counting shit. That ain't my fucking job. I'm a fucking comedian.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? I'm gonna, you know what I mean? Ali, why you go out there, cut that crowd? Yeah, you cut that crowd, right? This whole fucking big
you're
thing.
drinking too much. You're saying, count that crowd. So
Yeah.
you're like, cut that crowd. Cut the crowd.
No, count that crowd.
Count that crowd.
Count that crowd. So at one point, the second or third time, Paul Mooney comes in and he's fucking like really like, Ali, why don't you go out there and count that crowd yet? And Ali literally, and you gotta think how early it was in Ali Sadiq's career, right? You gotta think this a while ago. Ali's been in the game for a while, and like talking shit to serious. Just
And-
keep the picture up, and we'll go into it.
No, I just made a face on the podcast. I'm not going to show the picture, but this girl posted this on her Facebook. I just realized I made a face. I was like, it popped up when you're telling the story. I was like, but like, why would you post that picture? Like, I didn't even mean to
farted.
do it. Like, I was just.
It is pretty funny. If you want to know, just text one of us. Anyways, so Ali ends up looking at Paul Mooney and he's like, "Yo, you gonna stop fucking talking to me like that and shut your fucking mouth? I ain't going out and counting shit." Like he just told Paul Mooney to basically go fuck himself.
Yeah.
And like a while later, like they ended up being on the same show, and like apparently Paul Mooney's apology was dropping in like, "Hey Ali, what's up?" and like walking away type deal. You know what I mean? Because. So apparently he's a complete fucking cunt, but I just want to throw I don't know because it's so weird. Like you're really that entitled? You're that full of your fucking self?
Of course.
But why though?
People do that, man.
Come on, well, why? Why
He's
do
on
people like
Chappelle's
that
show.
shit?
It's like a hit Chappelle show. He's like, "Pfft, here we go. I'm Paul Mooney.
But Paul Mooney's one of those guys. Like he's revolutionary. Like like black comedians, fucking people's top 10s, top 5s. Like, and you're gonna be a cunt like that, dude? That
People are cunts, man.
That changed. Like dude, Ali Sadiq, legit motherfucker that's been in jail. You know what I love about Ali Sadiq? This is my favorite thing about Ali Sadiq. He tells an amazing story on Comedy Central's that storytelling show that Ari Shafir used to host.
Happening?
Yeah, this isn't happening.
Or this is not happening.
This is not happening. Correct. He tells this great story when
Correct. I was right.
when he was in prison for it was like 5-6 years. It wasn't a long time, but it was like his late teens to early 20s, and he was in there and he was telling the story about this prison guard that was just. He was doing the whole thing like, no, take your clothes off, take your pants off, lift your sack, do this thing, that thing.
Rape.
Like
Let
one
me
of those
see
things.
your genitalia.
And it's just so fucked up. Like you think of that like a young black man. Like he was in jail for selling drugs. It wasn't like he didn't go kill nobody. He didn't go do nothing crazy. But once you're in jail, once you're in prison, you start to get that crazy mentality.
If you're selling marijuana, you're killing people. Because you're selling that
Because you're
marijuana.
a gateway drug.
Yeah,
but
it is a gateway drug. You guys know that, right?
Remember that
no one's
bullshit?
ever sounded whiter. Am I right?
It is a gateway drug.
That's the dumbest shit I've heard. You know what
This
the
is your
gateway
brain
drug is?
on alcohol. Smack. This is your brain on marijuana. Do you remember those fucking things? It's just like
Yeah.
a girl like.
Yeah, they
Remember the
should
guy in
melt
the drive-thru
is kinda
and then
true.
hits the girl on the bike? Right? That was good. He's like, can I have 20 White Castles? And then some girl on like a pink bike drives by and they're like, I got my White Castles, drive fast. Boom, hit the girl.
I think Chappelle does a skit with that from
Yeah, he does. He does.
the Spanish guy from Half Baked. What's his fucking name?
Oh, I don't know his name. Yo, they killed Killer B. Yeah,
Yeah.
Dude. All right, well, so I'll finish on my Ali Sadiq story so we can move on to something else. But what I love about Ali Sadiq is like he told the story on This Is Not Happening, where it's usually like true
great show,
stories.
by
I'm
the
sure
way.
it is really fantastic. I've discovered some people on there that I fucking love ever since then. So he tells a story when he was in prison. This guy was being like a complete, like for no reason, complete douchebag to him, and he's in there for a non-violent crime. And he's thinking to himself, like at one point in like the storytelling as like the joke, he was like, so let's say the prison guard's name was James, because I don't remember. He was like, yeah.
Let's make him whiter. Paxton. Let's
Paxton?
call him Paxton, yeah.
He's literally
Let's
like,
make it more weird.
he's like, I'm gonna kill
shit,
Paxton.
dude.
I'm gonna kill fucking Paxton. Like there was a point when he
Dude,
was in,
Eric's fucking fingering me, dude.
he's fingering you, bro. There was a point in his story where, and I honestly, I do believe this is probably how he felt for even a short amount of time when he was in prison,
Yeah.
that he wanted to fucking kill this prison guard because he was that fucking invasive to him. You know what I'm saying? He ended up like, there was somebody in prison that ended
Yeah,
up.
I could take it, dude. That's no lube, dude. Homie.
Long story short, Ali Sadiq could have killed his prison guard, and he ended up deciding not to. And then he got out of jail. Now he's a successful family man and comedian, which
Cool
is
story,
great for him.
Dan.
Well, you know what? If you let me just tell
Let's
it,
talk about Bitcoin
Finish
again.
telling-
fucking losers.
it's down to 43.7.
Yo, this is the boringest podcast I've ever heard in my
No,
life.
we're very entertaining. Are you kidding me?
I think we've got the entertaining, and then we've got like, all right, someone might be like, all right, they're not totally retarded.
If you let me finish like the
Keep
Well,
going.
no, I'm done now. Al Sadiq definitely could have killed that prison guard and wasted the rest of his
That
life
was
in
cool.
prison, but he decided not to, and now he's a successful family man and comedian, and good for him.
No, great.
You know,
great
and
on
he is.
him.
You got a lot of, I mean, you know, if there's any parents out there, he got a lot of good parent stories in his Joe Rogan episode. I was like, oh, Ali, man, I feel you
dude.
with that, man. I hear
Let's
you,
see,
but
is your pool
it's
open
nice
yet?
to hear.
Dude, soon.
Oh, say it's nice to hear. A guy, you know, a black male in this fucking country could have wasted his fucking life killing some guy. It didn't matter to him, but he decided not to, and now he's a fucking fantastic, hilarious comedian.
Why you get all political, man?
Oh no, I'm just saying. I just want to knock it out of the way. And we move on.
You know what it is?
Because it's not all like 90,
'Cause
85,
you're not
90%.
wearing gray.
I got some gray.
You got purple and blue on.
You're
The
wearing
fuck?
a Bills.
Well,
shirt.
come on,
You're like a shitty
upset,
grape,
Tim.
dude.
Why'd you even? You had to spend money on that thing.
Fuck, bro.
On what?
That shirt.
Oh yeah. So you don't know. So Kyle Edgar, that's your whole name, Kyle. Tell us to take it out. I
listen.
won't. So you got married,
doing
and we
shots?
went to your. Yeah.
Let's do some.
So
Eric, don't mind the shot glass. Just get her in you.
Eric, have you never heard the story? Have you never heard? Oh, it's Kyle's bachelor party is a great story. So let's tell Eric, right?
I don't remember much, but
I remember enough. All right, so
refresh me.
We'll take a shot. We'll take another like little 5-minute. All right. Well,
Jesus, it's only 2.
we'll be fine. I miss you, Rick. No homo.
Once that pool's open, man, I'll see you again, dude.
I'll see you often. Listen, man, there's a good chance in the summer my days off will be Sunday, Monday.
That's the deal. See, I don't like the pool. He's just
Keith's
not
your
off
friend again. Keith's your friend again.
He's not off Sunday, Mondays now.
I'm actually almost never off. I work fucking 18 days in a row for being honest.
Exactly. That's why I'm not at his house.
Yeah, totally. So
Definitely, that's it.
So our buddy Kyle was getting married.
Let's do a shot first.
I just
we
did a
always did
shot.
one.
He did a shot. I did a
I
shot.
was paying attention to him
Yeah.
chugging. My bad. I apologize.
You take your shot. I'll start the story.
There you
So,
go.
we'll make fun of Jack real quick. We're supposed to go to Buffalo because our buddy Kyle's a big Buffalo fan. Loves Buffalo Sabres, Buffalo Bills. We're going to go see the Bills versus the Chargers. This is like 3-4 years ago. Jack books a Airbnb in Canada. This fucking cunt, because Buffalo's right there.
Right there, yeah.
Easy mistake.
So he's like, oh, Airbnb's booked. And then like 12 hours later, he's like, hey, guys.
you all got passports?
So about the Airbnb, and my fucking cheap white trash ass didn't have no passport. I haven't left New Jersey in fucking 24 years. I'm like, dude, are you kidding? Passport's like $160. But I got my passport, fine. So we go to long story short, he booked an Airbnb because it said Buffalo area. But then after he paid the money and booked it, he actually looked at the address and was like, blah, 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 Canada, fucking whatever. I don't know. The addresses are different. The zip codes.
There's 37 fucking like numbers after it. It's like Buffalo is like fucking 7. What's our zip code? 6?
It's
Canada's
more.
like
Never
50.
look at me for numbers.
Yeah.
We get it. We go over this again.
Spelling, numbers, stop looking.
I'm like, how many
anyway.
Anything besides liquor and food.
Dude, remember, so let's talk about the drive up, dude. So I want to say this so bad I shouldn't, but I'm gonna
Say it, dude.
So I decided to be dead sober on the drive up.
Unlike my bachelor party, I'm going.
Well, we had to go over customs.
I was driving.
over the border.
Okay.
So I wanted to just be clear-headed, moving through the Canadian border, like, So this guy was shit-faced.
Before you go on, he picks me up at my house. We'll just say 8 a.m. We'll just say it, right?
I'll
Early.
throw it out. It was early.
Yeah,
whatever
8
it was.
a.m. He stops at the.
I love these rides, though. I love them. I love them so much. Drunk or sober, I don't even care. They're so fun. I love them.
He stops at the D-Dones up the road in Sussex, right?
On the way. Wantage.
Wantage. He's like, oh, do you want a bagel or something? I was like, nope.
Dude,
Just sipping a
he drank.
bottle of just sipping
He had like
vodka
his
out of a
little
cup.
cooler of ice. He had this gigantic like to-go cup. He had vodka. He had like sweeps. Dude, this dude was drinking so hard at like from like 8 to like 1.
I get anxiety in cars.
So we're like in like 30 to 40 minutes from the border, and I'm like, all right, listen, dude, because I hid my weed oil in a baby wipes package,
Which is legal in New Jersey now.
Hell yeah, dude.
Hell
I got
fucking,
high
that's gonna
on
clap,
Tuesday,
baby.
dude. You making
Yeah,
some weed
yeah.
down here? I'll get some weed down here if you want.
So back then I had some weed oil. I had a pen, right? Because that's my thing. We're at like a party, some dudes, bachelor party, whatever. Hey, buddy doesn't normally smoke weed. His wife's around. He's gonna get mad about this. You want some weed? Right? Best fucking thing ever. So I had my shit stashed in like a baby wipes container because, you eat some shit, you gotta wipe with a wet wipe.
We get
so
it.
I had it stuffed in there with like a Ziploc bag, whatever, blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, all right, we're gonna pull up this shit, dead fucking sober. I'm gonna be mad cool with this Canadian guy. And if he notices how drunk Keith is, meanwhile, 30 minutes away, I'm like, you're gonna shut the fuck up. You're not going to say anything. You were going to let me say everything. Like
He's such a mom.
for like 20 minutes straight, dude. Well, I'm a dad.
They would have loved me.
For 20 minutes
I
straight,
think
I was
Border
like,
Patrol would have loved me.
dude, when we said bachelor party, this Canadian guy was like, Oh, hey there, boys. Well, you hit the Tim Hortons for a jelly donut, but other than that, get the heck out of here. Dude, Keith had one eye open. He was like, and I'm like, hey, yeah, we're here for a bachelor party. He's like, oh, no way there, feller. Someone getting married. I tell you what, you flew you up at the Petro, get the fuel there in your little Hyundai there, but head on in. Enjoy there, Canada. And like he lets us in, I'm like, I could have been fucking drunk this whole time. Driving in. This is bullshit.
This entire time.
Dude, Keith was so drunk that I was honestly worried that they were gonna go ape shit because they just did like every few cars when they decide to, they just search them. They just pull all your shit
I think
apart.
so. What was it, like a 6-hour drive?
It was
5.5?
easily 5 to 7, whatever. It was long.
So like I said, it started 8 a.m. He got a coffee and a bagel or whatever thing he got. I just was doing
remember the triple
vodka.
cheeseburgers, dude? Was that on the way home?
I think it was. I don't know.
I think it was on the way home. Right?
Keith
I want
doesn't
a
even
triple
remember a triple cheeseburger. He's like, yeah, whatever.
Dude.
You were giving me so much shit. I was like, dude, the triple cheese. It's all the burgers are there.
Well, no,
I don't need 3 burgers.
Such
Just
a-
one triple
it's a
cheeseburger.
fudge argument. They're all there.
I have all the burgers I want in one sandwich.
No, but dude, like I think at one point he went from breakfast at 8 a.m. to like lunch at like noon or whatever. It's like, yeah, I'm getting in. I'm like, all right, I'll finally eat some. I'm like fucking half a handle of vodka on an empty stomach in. It's like, yeah, I'll get a fucking fast food sandwich. It was retarded.
Yeah, he was so fucked. Dude, he was so retarded that when we finally got to the Airbnb, we crossed Canada. It was like 10 minutes over the border, if that.
It's so stupid.
We meet up at like a Sam's Club or some Canadian shit, what the fuck ever. We meet up with everybody. So there's like it's like a Walmart and like a liquor store. There's like a Walmart and a liquor store, right? We go into this liquor store, dude. What was a handle of like $22 vodka? It was like $60.
Yeah, it was embarrassing.
Right?
Was this in Canada?
Yeah.
Canadian.
Dude, this is fine. This is like 35 seconds over the border, dude. This was a Walmart and a liquor store on like the same big parking lot. We're in the liquor store bullshitting, right? Whatever. We're, let's get some liquor for, the fucking long weekend, whatever. Dude, my fucking rum was like almost $50. His vodka was like
Free health insurance,
40,
man.
yeah.
Don't be an alcoholic in Canada.
So
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's how far it has to travel for sure and how many ports it has to hit. So, I mean, I'm not a cultured human being or nothing, but I've been to Saint Martin out of the country before a couple times.
We almost got robbed.
And that is a true story. I almost got robbed in St. Martin.
We'll tell that.
But
Towards the end.
going down there, so since like a lot of rum is distributed in like the Caribbean area,
so cheap.
vodka also, it's like a handle of, I don't want to say Captain. It was like something else. It was like a handle of like
Bacardi.
nice rum. It was like
Bacardi.
$15 Bacardi handle.
Yeah, they have that fucking homemade shit. Too.
Handle of Tito. Oh yeah, they've got the distilleries are on St. Martin. I think like a handle of Tito's was $20 maybe. So I think like the more ports and shit that it has to go through and
That
the
makes
longer
sense.
you're paying for fucking.
Fuck Canada, bro.
Dude, it
Let's go
was
St. Martin,
it was
dude.
so
I'm going.
dude, it
I'm
was
fucking coming with you, dude.
July
What
7th.
was
Let's go.
I know he divorced Jack's sister, so now apparently we're not cool with him, even though I would love to hang out with him. But fucking, what did he pay for like an 18 of Bud Light or like a
Like
20?
it was like $60 for.
It was like, dude, you think our
Yeah,
hard
it
liquor
was
was
insane.
bad? He paid an astronomical amount
Like
for
$5 a beer. He paid crow's prices for the beer.
it
$5
was
a beer?
fucking, dude.
Give me $32. I'll give you one mozzarella stick.
All we did was walk around this liquor store in Canada and talk shit about how expensive everything was. Canadians are they're like, God damn, man, you can't even, you go get a jelly donut for
These
40
fucking
cents.
guys
and just,
stop at the Timmy Hortons and you go fucking jelly donut.
hit the
What fuck?
petrol, you get cheaper gas. I tell you what, they don't even want to get the correct booze when they're in our country. But I'm not going to be that
Do
type
Canadians
of guy.
have a liquor? They gotta have a liquor, right? Like
It's
fucking
got a leaf in it,
It's
probably.
probably-
like
a-
oak aged hockey stick or something, right?
They just snap
Maple.
it and throw it in the
Maple.
barrel.
they just
They
just
stir
snap
the
it.
booze with a broken hockey stick.
dude.
you
Yeah,
guys
we
are
got
losing
that-
all your Canadian followers
Yeah,
right now.
yeah, there's all one of them. Yeah, we stir the booze with the hockey stick and it gets it going. Like fucking.
Tell you what, there, you'll drink it anyways. Don't worry about it. Yeah. So we do that, right? And then what? We head to the Airbnb. Okay. You were fucked.
Hammered.
So
I
we-
held it together.
We threw some shit. We threw some shit, knocked over some stuff, and the guy who put the down payment on the house we were in.
In my defense, you threw a shot glass or something at me. I was like, cool,
All right,
dude.
fellas,
I'm
real
gonna
quick.
get- I'm gonna-
Your boy has to drain his main vein.
Yeah, dude, go do
I
it.
would love for you to do it in the.
You can't use shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
You know where the bathroom is.
What do you got? A pee bottle?
I have a sub pump, and he was peeing in his sub pump.
No, don't pee in a sub pump, dude.
Why not? That's what I'm saying. It smells like piss.
Because it just a lot of it just sits there. It's like the way it pumps everything out.
Yeah, I'm trying to work out. I smell your piss. See, fucking, that's why he's my best friend, and you're a fucking loser, dude.
I hate the both of you.
When's your pool open, dude?
When's your pool open? Yeah, I mean, we've talked about this before.
Let's do some shots.
I gotta pee too. I'll take a shot with you. Well, hold the sword because I want Eric to hear.
He ain't paying attention.
I want to go into a little bit more detail about this specific part. You know, like we first got the Airbnb, people were playing football, got a little tussle.
Yeah.
Because I felt like my friendship to you really took it to a next level.
Yeah, well,
Right?
It's the first time the Shots for Likes podcast traveled.
Is that what you take? Is that how you?
Hey, Justin's
All
filling
right,
in.
Fuck Eric.
Yeah, fuck Eric, dude. Oh, you do a shot though. Grab Eric's booze, pour it in a shot
Right,
glass.
right.
He didn't use it.
You didn't use it? All right, cool.
Yeah, you
Got
have to. You need a club.
Dude, can Justin do this every fucking episode?
That's his-
Can he just come in with like the guest goes to take a piss? He's like, hey, yo, what's up? My name's Justin. I'm here. I'm the roommate. You remember me?
I'm the guy. I've been here before. I'm here again. We're
Dude,
doing
I
this.
love this. This is so
We'll
good. I can't
rotate
wait
him
till he
out.
comes down and
When
he's
Eric
like,
comes back
I just saw an
down,
opportunity. I was like, he's definitely up. I'm coming down. It's in. We're getting in.
all right, we're taking a shot with Justin.
take a
Taking a
shot,
shot, boys.
Justin.
Shot for Justin. I love it.
Shots for Justin. All right, we got Eric come back down. Fudge, you want to sub out first?
No, are you guys going to the bathroom? You
No,
taking
I'll
rotations
hold my
here?
piss. I'll hold my piss. Well, I don't know.
All right, I'll sub out.
You
You
come
got
back,
subbed
dude.
out, dude. Get on the bench, bro.
All right,
All right, well,
well,
let's do a
The
shot.
change up.
do you want me to take a piss and then Justin can take my seat for a minute?
Yeah, I mean, we could swap around.
No, pop Eric on your seat.
All right, yeah, Eric.
It's like musical chairs. We're just
Don't
going to
put my
rotate around.
Don't you put my earphone.
Eric, I offered your shot to him because he sat in your seat.
Right, I did. I took your booze, dude. It's all been drank.
You need to every pod.
Rotating seats. Do you look way skinnier than Fudge, man?
Right, he's not taking up enough of the screen.
Yeah, dude.
Like you can see the back of the chair.
I've never seen that part of the chair.
This is crazy.
It's always so gray.
So funny story. I walk up and I see Justin, and I'm like, "That's that dude who wore that Broncos jersey in my fucking house."
Right,
Someone's
right.
got Bronco shit
stuff,
on,
you know.
dude.
But, like I didn't put two and two together because you're like, "Oh, I got a roommate." I'm like, "That sucks."
Sucks for him, not
Right.
for me. He pays me. He just cleans shit.
Right.
It's, yeah.
I just live here.
Dude, you weren't the only one. So Jesse came over the other day, and like I told him, I was like in the group chat, I was like, "Oh yeah, Justin's moving in, and blah blah." And he came in. Jesse's like, "Oh, Justin."
That's like literally what I'm like,
Guy.
I was like, "Yeah, who the fuck?" He's like, "I don't know. I thought you meant some random Justin guy."
Yeah, like I was like, "Oh, what's up?" And he's like, "You having fun?" And I was like, "Barely."
Barely.
I'm with
Just
Fudge.
surviving.
How much fun can you fucking have with Fudge? He's a dad.
He is a dad. It's embarrassing.
It's a struggle.
Do you want to fucking block him out? You want to rear up on Fudge when he comes back down? Just fucking hold him hostage. Just fucking be like, "Can't come in, dude."
Can't do it.
I'll mondo him.
You got Mondo?
I feel like that's not a good joke. I still haven't talked to him since like Mondo.
Yeah, I know. We got to talk about that.
Steph calls it Mondo Gate.
I love it, dude. I love it, dude. But hell yeah, dude. We should rear up on him.
You wanna?
Yeah, dude. Remember? Screaming. It's legal now, people. It's fine. We have one bit of silence. You just hear Fudge. Yeah, plenty of weed.
Let's just get fucking high.
Yeah, dude.
Put me downstairs though.
Here we go.
All right, now we're in.
We're
Rotate.
you know what? Silent. Just do silence. Silent treatment. Sorry, listeners.
Why are you guys all quiet when I walk back downstairs?
Just can't talk.
What's going on? Now I hear you. Everything stopped when I walk downstairs, okay? Get the fuck out of my seat. All right,
All right,
you
you can rotate in. I got to piss.
Fuck. What's the problem here? What?
Rotating seats. We're
Make
rotating
fun of me
seats.
to my face, you fucking assholes. What's your problem?
We're
Everybody
just talking
get
shit,
quiet.
dude.
It's weird.
We hear you all the way up the stairs.
I'm a loud guy.
Well, we know.
So what were you guys? I have to go back to my Canada story, but what were you?
You
I'm gonna
have a
wait till
Canadian
Keith's back
story
now.
going?
Well, yeah, when Kyle, well, you don't know Kyle. You know Jack. Jack was the best man, but
Word.
our buddy's wedding. You know what? Well, when we continue the story, we'll wait for Keith to get back down, hang around because I don't know if you've heard this story, and it's a pretty good story.
I'll listen in.
Exactly, but you know, we'll wait till Keith comes back down to continue it. But what were you guys talking about?
Talking about how we can hear you screaming about weed.
Yeah, you're like, there's a bunch of fucking weed.
Well, yeah, there is.
I mean, yeah.
Keith's got a bunch of weed in his.
You see like how they're gonna have
Not a
like
lot,
they're
but a
gonna do
lot
like
for-
bids for like how many stores in each town. They're like voting on which towns are gonna actually allow.
Oh, New Jersey's
weed.
gonna make this a cunt fest,
Yeah, they already are.
right?
Yeah.
It's whatever, but whatever.
like they're soon or if
fucking
they haven't
legal
already.
finally.
Yeah, they're gonna like do bids and then like stores are gonna buy the rights to be able to sell, and then just gonna make tons of money. It's not a smart move for New Jersey in itself. Like they're gonna make a ton of money.
And you know
off
what's gonna
taxes.
happen? The residents will never see any of it.
I mean,
Our taxes will continue to go up. Potholes will still exist. Our lives will still suck.
yeah.
But
I mean,
weed'll
that's New
be
Jersey.
legal.
Have you not been here before?
Is this your first time in New
Is
Jersey?
this your first time?
Yeah, but Colorado gives money back to people.
Yeah, well,
Well, they put it
Colorado's
back into,
awesome
like,
though.
they were,
Like,
one of the
People
first
in
places to do it,
Washington
too.
kill themselves less. New Jersey, they're just going to live the same life and smoke the same weed, but now it's legal. That's all that's going to happen
Right.
in Jersey. Because everybody smokes weed in Jersey, and they're going to be like, oh, now it's legal.
now I can do it.
Cool. Like nothing like...
It's still not okay to just like light up in the street though. Like you still have to do it like in your home, which is kind of stupid.
Drinking in the street is technically not legal either.
Right.
So
false. Sparta.
no, it's no, that's a different thing. Like
Towns can have open container policies.
yeah,
Yeah.
and that's the deal. But the cops are not going to bust your balls because you're walking around going from store to store and spending your money, right? And that's why they let that shit happen. You could be drinking out in public anywhere, and a cop can come up and be like, "Oh, drinking in public ticket." Or if we want to fucking really be cunts, go from fucking there. Oh, how drunk are you? How much
Public
of an asshole are you?
intoxication.
What are you doing? You're being a cocksucker? Okay, cool. Get in the back of my car. It's all what they decide they want to fucking do, right?
Well, yes, they decide like almost instantly based on how you like treat them. Like when they walk up to you or they're talking to you. Like if you're like all like, oh my god, I'm not doing anything. And then you're a dick about it, then they're gonna arrest you.
Oh yeah. Well,
It's like getting a ticket. It's like getting a ticket. You could just sit there if you're just really cool with them, like, yo, how's your day, officer? How's things going? You talk to them real good. Most of the time they'll be like a little more lenient with you than if
Of
you're
course.
like, I have no idea why you pulled me over.
Well, I'm saying, yeah, if we're talking about drinking in public, like you're hanging out with your friend in some random public place, having a few beers, and your house is like walking distance, and a cop strolls over, and if you're cool to the cop might let you off. The cop might be like, listen, I got my chest camera. I gotta give you a little something, whatever.
Rotate, dude.
If you're cool to the cop, then that's whatever. I mean, there are plenty of cool cops.
My boozer over there.
Oh, no, don't do that. You just sit over there?
We're rotating, dude.
Rotating chairs.
Okay. Well, no, Justin, hang on, because you need to hear the story, because most of it's a very good story. So, all
right, dude.
All right.
You
now-
ready?
Oh, man.
Are you gonna
right,
toss
so-
me my shot?
All right, here's the deal. Before I get back into the Canadian story, because I'm getting back into, because Justin's never heard any of it, so I'm going to catch him up, Keith. So this is, there was booze in that.
All right.
So,
What about the handle? You
why
know,
is
Justin,
Eric
make,
here? This is so weird. I love
Justin,
it.
make yourself useful. Yeah, pour me a shot, dude. Yeah, thanks, dude. Thanks for helping me out of that jam.
Eric, give me some of yours.
This seat is so warm. Oh, you're rotating liquor? We're rotating liquor now?
Why don't you took the vodka? I'm only gonna have like a little happy.
That's it?
Yeah. Yeah.
What the fuck?
This stool needs to be bigger. Or his nightstand needs to be
Use
bigger.
Keith's old tissue. Hopefully, he didn't cum in it.
Nah, you're cool. There's no cum down here.
Maybe.
No come down here yet.
The rose petals are here. I went upstairs, poor Katie, man. She's like, what are you guys doing down there? I couldn't even finish cleaning
We're
this.
rotating
What's going
spot. I kind of like this spot, dude.
I can't stop looking at how big my gut looks in this thing. I'm like, what?
It's fine, dude. They're all big.
Rick,
We all have
Rick,
big guts.
Rick,
What?
relax.
We got.
Okay, you got me next to you, dog.
Yeah.
Why don't you take it? If you strictly listen to this podcast only
Justin, you want a
audio, go
You
to
good.
55 minutes on YouTube and
gonna pour
compare mine and Eric's guts. Okay, because mine I would think is a little bigger. But I tell you what, because I'm clear. Now, let me ask you this, Eric.
Can we all take shots? Can you shut the fuck up for 2 seconds?
You tossed me a bottle and I chugged, but all right.
Well, no, not you. I mean, you can chug out of the bottle again. I don't care. I'm saying I poured.
Yeah, but no, but
The
I have to be
rotating
quiet.
guest.
But I have to do something, right?
Yeah.
It's me.
Yeah.
You're gonna pay
Cheers,
for this
fellas.
later.
What are you saying? All right, Justin, get in Fudge's seat. Fudge, you're at the sub pump.
What did you think when you first saw me? You're probably like, God damn, Dan's gonna die.
When?
Yeah,
When you walked into the
time,
house.
bro?
When you walked into the house today,
Definitely.
probably pretty rough, right?
There he goes, Dev. He's like, I definitely thought you were going to die.
Like I was probably like
You were dying right now.
I was probably 10, 15 pounds lighter last time you saw me.
It
Oh,
doesn't.
no. Oh, I think you meant die from drinking. No. No, I didn't think
Well,
were
like, what'd you
gonna
think
die.
when you saw me
size-wise?
physically?
I think you look
Be honest.
beefy, dude.
Don't be nice. You're doing your thing where you're like, I'm gonna hurt Dan's
Fucking roasted,
feelings.
You're a big boy. What do you want me to say?
No, but I'm
big
trying
boy.
to tell you that the last time you saw me, I gained weight since the last time you saw
I've
me.
thought you
gained
lost
30
weight.
pounds since the
Why are
last
you
time
lying to
saw
me, dude?
Relax.
All right. All right, dude.
I'm talking to my other best friend,
Well, I
and you
mean-
need to shut the fuck up.
His pool's opening in about a month, so he's one of my best friends. Yeah, so, I'm sorry, do you have a pool? I know you do, but it's not the same, so shut the fuck up.
You gotta pay money for it,
Do you,
but
do you have a pool that you can swim in by yourself, or are there other people
Yeah.
coming in there?
Are we throwing fucking
Band-Aids floating around
Trulies
shit.
into your pool? No.
Oh, dude, I'll throw Trulies into the condo's pool.
You will not, you cunt. Okay, dude.
That's a dare.
Justin, check him.
babe. All right, Bridget, my wife, my love of my life. If you're listening to this episode, we're gonna buy fucking pool passes to cunt ass $26 a pool or whatever the
not gonna
fuck it
throw
is.
Trulies in there.
Shut your fucking
You will
mouth,
not,
kid.
dude.
Shut your
will
fucking
not,
whore
dude.
mouth. I'm gonna throw.
Does the
dude,
podcast just become chaos every time I'm on it?
It's always chaos, but
whether you're here or not, I start to.
we've never had rotating chaos.
I like the rotate. This is all. Everybody, shut the fuck up. I am ready, dude. I guarantee you that easily 98% of the people that aren't us that are at that pool, because we get guest passes or whatever.
What are
If
they
we
gonna do,
start
kick-
throwing in Troy's, they're gonna be like, oh, you know, they're gonna like block their kid's face and be like, no, don't pay attention to this. And they're gonna be like,
Don't pay attention to the fat kids
I want a
drinking.
Troy. No one's in the condos living their best life, dude. No one's,
I'll give you that.
No one's at
I'll
the,
give you that, dude.
No one's at the best spot in their life living in the condos.
Okay.
If I'm throwing Trulies in the pool, the guy who's running the pool's gonna be like, what's your name, Dan? Can I have a Truly, Dan?
Can I say-
they're gonna snag Truly, dude.
There was a lot of funny moments of Eric's open pool last summer that I was at every
Dan
day.
wasn't there.
Until it got cold.
Dude, one of the funniest things. So it was no holds bar for the most part, right? And we're just Eric's chucking Trulies into the pool, right? They're Truly bullies going around, buoys, right?
Solid.
So
Solid.
I'm like, hey, dude, let's throw some airplane shooters of like
Nothing wrong
raspberry
with it.
Smirnoff in there. And dude, Eric just gets dead straight. He's like, all right, sober moment. Here's the problem with the shooters. There's like a filter. If they get stuck in the like, he got so serious. And good on him. It's like, if that airplane bottle gets sucked into the filter, That's gonna cost us this much to fix the filter.
So here's what happens. Like, we're throwing fucking Trulies, and I still don't know why we throw the Trulies in the pool, because they get warm. And they get
They get warm so
disgusting.
bad.
Dude, they get so fucking, like, almost undrinkable. You're like...
You do it
if
for the
I
comedic
wasn't-
aspect.
Yeah, like, if I wasn't
The
this fucking
second they
drunk...
touch the pool, it's gross.
They go
but
from
you
like...
drink it and you're like,
Oh, you're like, oh, this is a Pooly. So in the morning I wake up and there's always one in the filter and it's like always, like, without fail, it's just stuck in the pool filter.
And you're like fixing that, and I'm just chucking Trulies into the pool.
But like, the Trulies don't get sucked down the hose; they just get stuck in the filter and they just spin around in a circle. If there was like a fucking Smirnoff, the Smirnoff would get sucked down into
it'd
the
be
actual
embarrassing.
contraption and probably get like spun up and
Yeah, it would fuck
it would
everything.
blow everything up.
Keith in that text next, Keith would be like, yeah, I can't pay for that. You good? I can't pay for it. You good? You can handle that?
Like,
Your
what
rich
we'd have to do-
father-in-law, he'll take care of it? All right, cool. I'll see you when it's warm. Later. See ya.
if we want to do like fifths of vodka or like fifths,
We could do that.
fifths won't fit
Ooh,
down
that's
that
a great
tube.
idea. Ooh, I like that.
There's some dangerous
Pooly fits.
conversation here, boys.
Just Pooly fits. Everyone drops like $7 on their favorite fifth. And, and they're just floating around.
That's the name of this episode. I'll text it to you now.
Just like it's not only Poolys, it's also just like fifths of like vodka and rum.
How would you spell Pooly?
If I just spell it how
P-O-O-L-Y?
you think you're gonna spell it, and it's right.
P-O-O-L.
If people get mad at you, fuck them. The fuck's wrong with you, dude?
yeah, anyone who gets
I'll
mad
make
about
sure
it
my
doesn't
spelling
have
of Poolies isn't racist somehow.
That might be racist.
anyone who gets mad doesn't have a pool.
That's just racist.
I wish the soundboard worked. I would have hit some stuff. Go ahead. Continue your racist pool chants.
all right, Fudge, we're rotating.
I'm coming over to
Rotate?
you.
I'm coming to you.
No, I ain't moving.
No, you're moving.
I'm
We're
All right,
rotating.
Keith, you're not
actually, you know
switching.
what? Well, I guess I'll go over there. Don't wear my earphones.
get Justin here.
Don't wear my earphones.
Earphones in, dude. Get out of the seat, dude. Get the fuck out of the seat. We're
Don't put my earphones in.
Get the fuck out of the seat, dude. We're rotating, dude.
The video is so good. Don't touch my earphones, dude.
Get the fuck out of the seat, dude.
Keith's just spilling vodka all over the floor right now. All right, where am I going?
I guess you're staying?
Stay right there.
We can rotate Justin.
I'm actually pretty excited to be here.
It was nice. You don't fit very well.
You just looked uncomfortable. You were like, I guess I'll go.
It was weird. It wasn't the easiest thing for me to do.
Yeah, dude, I'm in the captain's chair now, dude. What's up?
Dude, what the fuck? It's a little weird.
Box anymore.
Don't touch the fucking camera, dude.
Yeah, Dan's like, don't touch the camera, dude. The only rule.
I can touch the camera, you dumb cunts. I
'cause
run the
you're-
whole fucking thing.
Because you're moving
Jesus
the camera
Christ.
for you.
I gotta tell this is
and
just
then
gonna be
someone else
chaos
is
for
gonna
the
move
rest of.
in.
This is just chaos now for the rest of the episode.
Yeah, I don't think it's not going to not be cast. So can I get back to my Canadian story?
Let me know about the Canadian story.
All right, Justin needs here. So, all right, so we'll catch you up real quick.
His
I
head's just
pick
popping
up
up.
Keith super early.
Dude, where's the soundboard at? Ba-da-ding, ba-da-ding, ba-da-ding. Let me not look up a YouTube video because I'm lazy. Ooh. Ba-da-ding, ba-da-ding. Fucking asshole.
You're such a dumb
I am in the chair that controls. Look at this. I press these things. I think I know what I'm doing. You fucking asshole. Where are your fucking earbuds?
Don't you put
I'm gonna
those.
fucking put them in, dude.
I guess you. How
Let me
did-
press the
He's like,
soundboard.
I guess.
I'm breathing heavy because I'm laughing a lot.
I guess you can do
Don't touch my earbuds.
Dude, Fudge is just jerking off knowing Keith was in my chair.
What the fuck is this podcast?
You cunts want to talk about Bitcoin and politics.
No,
you fucking
we
losers.
never want to talk about politics. We're going to talk about
getting
Bitcoin
hammered,
for a
dude.
second.
Let's
All right,
go.
All right, I'm in
I'll toss you a
agreement
shot
with you.
glass. You in? Which one's yours?
The one with the
Vulgars?
titties.
Should I fill it before I throw it? Okay.
That just
Glass.
fucking gave me anxiety.
For those watching on YouTube, that shit got weird for
Yeah,
a
well,
minute.
I'm in the boss chair, dude.
I will say though,
I'm in the boss chair.
I can.
Eric, you're in the funny
Can
chair.
you reach now?
I'm always in the funny chair.
Justin, do us a favor. Here.
Justin, we need you, bud. Don't hit the cameras. Just don't hit the cameras.
Keith tried to say make yourself useful but nice.
Like a little half shot,
he
man.
does so much shit in
Something
this house.
crazy.
I can't see that. Don't put these earbuds in though.
That's good. Thank you.
Gotcha, bro.
I
They're going
appreciate
in,
it.
dude.
You know why I love Justin way more than my best friend and my second best friend?
These
That's
things
these
hurt.
two guys.
God, these things hurt.
Because when I asked Justin, can I please have a half a shot? Leave my shit alone with your weird ears.
God, those hurt.
Leave my stuff alone.
That's why
Justin looked at me and he was like, I got you, dog. And he poured me half a shot like a fucking gentleman. Fuck
I'm
the
a
boat.
gentleman.
More him. You're pretty
that's
okay.
fucked up.
But
Dude.
fuck
You know what?
more you.
We should not invite him to our pool.
When it gets warm.
I'm just gonna throw it out there. The past 20 minutes, anyone who's been listening has turned it off.
No, this is
This is the only
This
part
is
that's been
solid,
funny.
dude. Trust me, I would be pissed if it wasn't solid. This is solid. This is
Everyone's
good.
like,
We're gonna
what the
rotate.
fuck? Musical cheers.
All right, so can we catch Justin up on Canadian?
Yeah,
the
go
shot?
for it. Let's do a shot first.
Shot.
Did you pour Justin one?
Shot on Canadian. You want a shot?
Justin, can you hand me that Pepsi?
I got you, dude.
Thanks, bro.
Dude, Justin's regretting it
All right,
because
so-
last.
I came down just for like a laugh, and now I'm fucking doing all you guys.
Now you're stuck. Now you're stuck. So Justin,
Canadian story, dude.
Justin and Jesse might need
Let's
to
do a shot
rotate on
first.
the third guy, right? We'll get like a little mic over there by Ronnie.
Hey, we're-
Bro, I'm gonna,
Dude, you fucking talking about Joe? You talk about me? How many people you like giving them some
Friday.
false
No,
hope?
Dude, that's I would never talk about anyone else but you, dude.
I'll bring a mic
That's
here
why
for you.
he's-
I'll bring a
he's
mic here for you.
embarrassing.
Dan's like, get Joe, get Eric, get
embarrassed.
Jesse, get Justin. Dude, you guys are missing your fourth mic, first of all.
Well, it's your mic.
The cover mic.
Yeah, well, we're gonna get him a mic, like a nice
All right,
like.
let's do a shot. We'll finish the Canadian, Canada.
Well,
Canucks,
Justin wants to see the story. It's a good story.
slappy-mouthy
For
people.
Justin never heard any of the story. It's fantastic
All right, let's go.
storyline.
Why did I just look so mad at you for like 5 seconds? I was like,
Why am I? You want to fucking wrestle right now?
Nah, well, you can wrestle.
I just don't want to hit the
All right,
cameras. Can we wrestle?
Fudge
without hitting
Eric,
the cameras?
wrestle Justin. You're on funny
I'll
chair.
wrestle Eric.
I'm still on boss chair.
All right, so
Go!
Are we rotating or are we staying here for the rest of the Canadian story? I'll stay here.
I
Can we
feel
stay
like we
here?
should go
Well, you
back
guys
to-
aren't wrestling?
I feel like we should go back to the normal chairs. I like that chair.
Okay,
Eric,
we'll
let's
move.
chair.
Let's move.
I like that chair.
Rotating.
We're moving.
You know, I'm rearing up on you, dude. I'm rearing up on you, dude. I'm rearing up on you, dude.
You drank my fucking.
I'm rearing up on you.
Let's go. Let's go.
This is the first time, man. This is probably the drunkest everyone's been for sure.
No.
Since I've been on? Yeah. Easily.
Did you pull your balls out on one
All right,
episode?
I'm actually, guys. We got. I mean, Eric's probably heard like half this, but like Justin's never heard any of this. So I'm actually very excited to tell a brand new story, and we haven't because I'm ready to actually tell the full blown story. I'm ready to tell. I'm not going to name names.
You can name names.
Don't play songs.
It's not a song.
Oh, it's some bitch with her thing. That's a man.
That's a dude.
That's
Why are you gonna hide your phone and it's a man? Right? If you're gonna hide your phone, it's gotta be some like woman's bikini breasts or something, right?
That's a man, then.
That's a man. Okay. All right, so let's
Olsen,
catch
that's my mother. What with your mother? She looks like she's been beaten with an ugly stick.
So let's just say this here. First off, the music. What's that called?
Musical chairs?
I loved it.
Yeah,
I was a
great.
big fan.
We need
I loved
another
it.
chair, though.
Yeah. Well, here's the deal.
I'll have one next week.
Justin,
got
here's the
another-
deal. You're not the third guy. You're going to get your own little fucking mic. You're not going to get a camera because we can't afford it, but you're going to be on it and you're going to deal with
You
it.
get your $300 two cameras that you're getting.
You missed that part of the
When
conversation.
Dan
That's
crashes
not
out his
worth it.
crypto. That's when you're going to get it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I mean, we'll move back on that later. So we're going to catch you up with Canadian, right? I pick up Keith super early in the morning. He gets super drunk in my car. I
yeah.
stay dead sober because I want to cross the Canadian border because I have a baby wipes package stuck with weed oil. We get past the border.
Dude, what are you French Canadian with your hat, dude?
We
I fucking hate him, man. Fucking American fries, freedom fries.
So we hit the liquor store. Everything was too expensive.
Yeah, let's keep going.
Jose paid like
Yep, very
60,
expensive liquor.
$60 for a fucking
Right.
24 case of fucking Bud Light. Dude, we're not joking. This is like real shit. It was so expensive. So we get to the house. Okay, now here's where the good stuff comes, okay? So
Check.
Keith has been drinking heavily. Eric, you need to get off your phone. Pay attention to me there, bud. Okay?
I'm listening. Keith's been drinking heavily.
No, you better listen harder. So we get to this house,
We
right?
already told the story, so.
Now, our one buddy who put down the down payment on his credit card on this Airbnb, he is a little upset with how drunk Keith is because I'm throwing him like shooters.
Meanwhile, I'm crushing it.
He is so drunk. Keith is like dead at like 2 p.m. Like he's massacred at 2 p.m. Like,
But I'm crushing it, though.
no, you're crushing it. You're definitely crushing it.
Thanks, dude.
So you can see every little thing of like, oh, let's take a shot. Oh, let's do this. Oh, we knocked over this little thing that didn't break. We put it back where it belonged. Whatever. He's getting so mad. Okay. Now,
Sober guy.
Now,
Guy's completely
Now
sober.
we'll say
Who's this?
Now
This guy.
We'll
This guy.
tell you
Okay.
who he is afterwards. And honestly, I don't hate this guy. All
Same.
this shit.
But fuck him.
All this at the same time. Fuck him. Respectfully so. It makes sense because all the shit was on his credit card. But at the same time, it's a fucking bachelor party, and we'll get further to it, right? So we're out on the deck. The guys are throwing a football around. We're 2 hours into this bachelor party. We finally made
I'm
it to
6
Canada.
hours in. I'm 7 hours in.
Keith is gone. Keith is massacred off of mad fucking booze, right? So we're sitting at this table. I got Jose hit me up like, yo, you want to throw some fucking Wu-Tang on? I was like, I'm going to throw more Wu-Tang on, Jose. Don't you fucking front, dog, right? And then, so good Wu-Tang hits, right? We're all feeling it. Everybody's feeling good. Listen to some good-ass gangster rap. And eventually this guy that we're talking about starts getting real angry at Keith because Keith is super fucking drunk.
Crushing it, though.
And he's starting to comment on how drunk Keith is. And, oh, you knocked over this thing and it didn't break, but you guys are so drunk and it's on my credit card. And I'm like, listen up, man. We're like, I get it. It sucks, but here's the deal. Like, we have money. We're not complete pieces of shit. God forbid if we break something, we're gonna pay for it. Like I get it, it's on your credit card. Like we're not cunts, man. Like just be cool. Just be cool.
Bachelor party.
Yeah, and that comes up
Coke
more.
doesn't count. It's a bachelor party.
Coke doesn't count. It's a bad. So he starts, but he's trying to prove his point and this and that. And I'm like, dude, and he's like blatantly insulting Keith, which makes a lot of sense and is a lot of fun. For the most part, he's like this drunk folk, he's getting really into. I'm like, dude. I'm like, listen to me. I'm like, you gotta chill out, bud. I'm like, we got a bachelor party rolling here, son. I'm like, I get it. The shit's on your credit card, dude. We're not gonna fuck you over, dude. Like, you gotta relax. Like, and at this point, I'm only a little drunk because I want to get over the border sober. I was driving the car, so I had to get over I had weed oil and the baby wipes. I had to get over the border sober. You know what I'm saying? But he's going so hard and he won't stop, and he won't fucking quit. And he's like,
To the point where everyone in the bachelor party was just like,
yeah, like they're
come on,
sitting
guy.
there, and like even the guys throwing the football, like kind of were like stopping and hearing, and like, oh my god, what's gonna happen? So he's going so hard, and he's being such a dick, and he's so worried, and again, before I say what I'm about to say, this is me like, dude, relax. I know he's super drunk. If he breaks anything, we will pay for it, dude. Don't worry. We're not gonna fuck you over. Like, we're not those dudes. Like, we're in all reality. Let's take a quick sec. If you go somewhere, if you fucking break something, I know you always make fun of me for that, but it always makes sense because you're the same type of guy. If you get really drunk and you go somewhere, God forbid, you fucking break something, you fuck something up, you're gonna wake up the next morning and be like, fuck. You're gonna be like, hey, whose credit card is this on? Let me
I'll pay
Venmo
for
you
it,
some
yeah.
money. Like, I don't want to be that cunt. Like, I was that cunt last night, but now I'm gonna pay you some money. Let's because
be easy. We got 7 days of bacheloring.
right. But he's freaking out like, you guys are so drunk. Like, it's a fucking bachelor party. You're lucky there isn't a whore's asshole in your nostrils right now, dude. Shut your fucking mouth,
That might have
bro.
sobered me up.
There's not even drugs
That's
floating.
like the smell of an asshole that sobers me up.
Yeah,
Like a dirty penny.
dude. There's not even drugs floating
Dirty
around. Like,
penny.
It smells like a fucking dirty penny.
like you need to relax, man. Like I get it. Like some things got knocked over, but like nothing broke, nothing got fucked up. I know you guys. You're saying anything, whatever.
That's funny.
Bro,
I know.
we're talking about how
Oh,
a whore's
pennies.
asshole
Assholes
smells
taste like
fucking
pennies.
Dirty.
Dirty
I don't lick them, but they just smell like a dirty.
No, you
penny
have to
too.
lick an asshole. You got to toss salad. You're a married man. You don't toss. Well, I don't want. That's personal.
Let's say, come on, guys.
We're getting personal.
Jeez. Back to Canada.
Listen,
Back to Canada.
I'll tongue punch a fart box. I don't give a fuck.
So yeah, and you know what? The women you love deserve that because I'm sure it feels great, right?
Back to Canada.
And I love
Fudge.
you,
You're
babe.
getting distracted by
Sometimes
asshole.
you got to toss salad. Nothing wrong with tossing salad.
He
So,
lost his train of thought.
but he gets
He's
to
done.
he gets to a point where he's just like a good 2-3 minutes, like just shitting on Keith, and I something clicks and I start to fucking lose it. I'm like
My
a little
man
drunk,
reared up.
and I was like, dude,
You know what? He's my best friend until summer.
until the pool warms up. But I was like, all right, dude, name unnamed. I was like, you gotta fucking relax. I was like, it's a bachelor party. I know it's a little shitty, but God forbid if we break, like, we're gonna pay you. Like, it's gonna, but at the same time, we're not trying to do that. It's a fucking bachelor party. Relax. Blah, 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 this and that. And I'm like, dude, you're not listening to what I'm fucking trying to tell you, dog. Like, I get it. You're a grown ass man. Shit's on your credit card. The dude's ripped, but it's a fucking bachelor party.
Anything goes.
You gotta chill. Like, we're not cunts. Like, we're gonna give. God forbid if we break something, we'll give you the money. We're not gonna shit out. You fucking. And I was just like, and like this is. It's very. It was a rare time. I freaked the fuck out. Kind of went red a little bit.
You punch him?
I know I didn't punch him.
I would have punched him.
Well, here's the deal.
See, that's why he's my. You know what? Full season best friend.
I would have punched him, dude.
Oh, it's one of the pools warm or cold.
If I had to listen to someone just complain about someone else being drunk for 3 minutes
At a basketball.
at a bachelor party, I'd be like, all right, dude, then you're a broke pussy. Don't put shit on your fucking credit card.
Well, it stopped pretty quickly because I took it to a next level and I stood up and I just kind of like I was like, you fucking cunt, shut your fucking mouth. That's my best friend and he's drunk as fuck and he's a complete asshole. But guess what? He's still my best fucking friend. It's a fucking bachelor party.
But you didn't
shut
punch
the
him.
fuck up. Well,
Dude, I was probably so hammered, just like.
now, here's the deal. When the time calls for it, and you need to actually strike someone, it makes sense, right? Here's the deal. It's the very beginning of a guy's bachelor party. It would have ruined
So
the whole
put him-
thing.
No, just put him in the hospital and you guys enjoy the rest of your time together.
It gets better.
So I basically lose it, and I just freak my shit for like 90 seconds straight. And Keith's like, yeah, you better shut up. You better shut up. But like, it got to a point because I was trying to talk to him, just be like, dude, I get it, man. Like, you gotta fucking relax. But like, he like started blatantly insulting me. Like, oh, you guys are fucking idiots, and you don't fucking get it, and you're fucking stupid, and fucking and I was just like, and I just when I freaked out, I was like, shut the fuck up. Like when I stood up, I was just like screaming, I'm like, don't fucking talk to me like that. It's a fucking bachelor party, you fuck. Like I like freaked. Like you saw me like that once when New Maz freaked when he was so drunk at my house.
Also, great story.
That's the only time you saw me. Like I was that at this bachelor party. What I was saying.
Hell yeah, dude.
So long story short,
Yeah, dude.
but I mean, I get why he was freaking out, but like his problem was he wouldn't stop freaking out. When I was trying to talk him down, like I wasn't just a cunt to try to be a tough guy. I tried to talk him down, like, dude, like I get it. Like I'm his best friend. I know he's a pain in the
Let's move the
ass.
story on. Right, we're dragging here.
But you just fucking chill the fuck out, and just fucking relax. But he wouldn't fucking stop at all. And but after I freaked the fuck out, people stopped throwing footballs in the backyard. They're like, oh. People chilled out, and then like everything chilled the fuck out. And then we were cool for the rest of the bachelor party, minus the fact that he wouldn't fucking let us go in his fucking car in his 112.
matter.
It matters a little bit.
Yeah.
No, you want me to sit here and talk all shit about me freaking the fuck out and possibly swing on this dude. But the worst part, when you were dying, you were like, dude, I need to go back to the car. And I was like, dude, that's why I had this shirt. I'm so glad I have this shirt.
Is that where you started from?
So I only bought this shirt because and this shirt was like $40, ridiculous, but it's actually very comfy. But it was surprisingly sunny as fuck in Buffalo. We were getting sunburned. We were so drunk. Keith was like, I can't handle this. This was like end of first quarter. And I was like, dude, I want to stay till halftime before I leave. So he sat in the tunnel for a little bit. And then I was like, okay, I'm done with this shit. Bills will lose to the Chargers. I don't give a shit about either of his teams. I'll move on. Cool stadium. Let's go. So I meet up with Keith. And this same fucking guy was like, this same guy had like a big Ford Explorer that handles like 9-10 people. I was like, hey, can we get your keys just so we could sit in some air conditioning? We're not going to go anywhere, of course, whatever. And he was like, no, you guys are assholes. I'm not giving you keys. I'm like, dude, all right, jokes aside. Don't make us sit out in the 90-degree weather. We're dying here, dude. Can we have your keys so we can chill in the air conditioning? Just relax. Look at my face. It's as red as your fucking left nut, you fucking cunt. Let me have your And he's like, I'm not giving you my keys. I'm like, I should have fucking hit you last night, you fucking asshole. He wouldn't give us the keys. Me and Keith were stuck sitting outside his fucking faggy ass SUV, chugging Bud Lights to stay drunk and just getting burnt to a fucking crisp, dude. And then, you know, and like I said, the rest of the thing moved on. He wasn't an asshole ever since, you know, I freaked the fuck out and all that bullshit, whatever the fuck. But yeah, I mean, you know, and he still tells his same like annoying like, here's my jokes. Right?
Keith, for the
we
record,
partied with him after him.
I would have fucking knocked him out. I don't care who it was.
Yeah, dude,
Wouldn't
that's
knock
my
him out.
best
And
friend
your
right there.
pool is so much warmer. I love
It's not
you.
that warm. It's warm when
Right
the
now it
Trulies
ain't
are in there.
My pool's refreshing.
It's never refreshing.
Yeah, but I mean,
So
it's
it's
like,
hot.
It's like
Honestly-
a drunk soup that we have to get into and just marinate.
honestly, for the most part, to go back to this bachelor party real quick, all I did was pass my pen around and get people who don't normally smoke weed high and just talk Canadian the whole time. Remember when we were in the back? Remember, because there was 2 spots in the back of his Explorer, and it was me and you. And for a certain, but there was like 3, 4, 5 minutes that passed by, and me and Keith were going back. Oh yeah, I tell you what, we hit the Tim Hortons, and I tell you, my coffee was just okay. The jelly donut, not too shabby. The jelly donut,
it was fine, like-
the jelly inside the donut, not
Tommy
too bad.
Tipperoff over there.
Yeah, that's rough.
Tippy top Tommy.
Yeah, Keith's like, this table's also thirsty too, so I'm just gonna continue.
Yeah,
pouring
that
this shot on
was
here.
offhand though. Like that was.
Dude,
That was pretty good.
basically,
Who left? Oh, you got my shot. No,
after all it's sort of the
you
best.
don't have a shot glass.
I had one, I think.
You're just drinking out of the bottle.
Guys, the best part about this bachelor party was when
Someone
me
get
and Keith,
Justin a shot.
me and Keith wouldn't.
What do you want, shot?
glass.
No, it's Keith's, but I mean, I'll take it.
Me and Keith wouldn't stop
Pour him
talking Canadian, and it was like,
Pour full. Fuck him.
Fuck you.
Hey, Justin, rent's month. Rent's
Due
due
next
the next
week.
month.
Yo, rent's month this week, dude. What the fuck,
Rent's
bro?
due next to the month. Take that full shot, you fucking guy. Fix something, would you?
cheers.
Dude, this podcast went to shit.
Yeah, well, it all does. What I was trying to say real
I
quick.
feel like this is your worst podcast in a while.
No, probably one of our better ones, honestly. But dude, we sat in that, like, he would drive us all around because he had an Explorer that fit like 8 or 9, and that was all of us. He would drive around everywhere, and I would just sit there with my pen, smoking it because I was so hungover the whole time, and just passing my pen to people who didn't normally smoke weed, and they would get high. And then it was just like, I would just sit there and be like, I tell you what, we're going the wrong way because the Timmy Hortons we just passed and the jelly in their donuts on their Route 32 there. I tell you what, it's
No
from
one
what
liked
I've
it.
heard, the best jelly, right? So, like, no one's laughing. But then, like, Keith would start to kick in. And, like, after 5-6 minutes, you hear, like, a... and then you hear him go, like, fuck. Because, like, they didn't want to laugh. But we're like, I tell you what, you head to the Petro and you fuel up. when you're there and you get a cup of Joe there, bud. Okay, and you meet a friend. You might become lifelong friends. If not, they're just your petrol friend.
Don't invite me and Fudge to a bachelor party unless you want the podcast experience. It's gonna be full on cunt, full on asshole. We don't give a shit.
How do you think he would have like done at my bachelor party?
He did.
Oh, no
could he
chance.
not go,
Oh, me?
or was he not invited?
Me or
I think we just like were full. Like half of like the people that I wanted to go couldn't go. Like,
It would have been. You know how bad I was at your bachelor party.
dude, he was gone before we even got there.
I know. I'm proud.
I didn't
of
take
him.
a 3-hour nap when I got there. And then I just hung out with fucking 2 people. I won't mention their names in case they don't want to mention. And we smoked weed on the beach. And then we ate expensive candy in the hotel. And then we went to bed at like 9:30.
Like I feel like I had.
Like if he was there, like it would have been like 12:30 p.m. I would have been massacre thrown up in the rent-a-van.
Dude, wake up.
I'll talk myself up a little bit. I feel like I had like the perfect Rick bachelor party. Like most people go for like 3-4 days, at least like a weekend, like a Friday to a Monday bachelor party.
I've been there. It's too much.
It was
coke.
one day.
My
on like
bachelor party
Thursday.
was
Strippers.
My bachelor party was one day.
What do you
No
got?
whores. No whores in this bachelor
I'm just
party.
That
saying,
was my
It was whoreless.
that was like my main thing though. Was like I've had enough of those in my life. I didn't need any before like to fuck up my marriage.
Yeah, who's got the time? You know.
Well, listen, when you've had 100 or 200 of them
Who's got the
previously,
time to fuck up their marriage? Who's got the time to ruin the rest of their lives? No time. No time.
well, people will be like, yeah, man, that stripper, that my bachelor. It's like, ugh. Imagine like just like going back to your wife being and like you have like a fucking dirty Sanchez or something. You're like,
She farted a lot,
Yeah, she-
sweetheart.
just. But you know, like I feel like my bachelor party, like the fact that it was one day and it wasn't even like a full day. It was
We
like
talked about your bachelor party, me and Bridget, and she was like,
A B-dog?
because I called her when we got to the hotel, and I was apparently just yelling at her. and when I brought up, she was like, huh. I was like, what? What do you mean? She was like, yeah, you were, because I said something like, I was like, oh man, like it's not like Eric's bachelor party where I was completely fucked, and she was like, ha, like laughed at me. I was like,
yeah, like my bachelor party
she was
was
like,
like
you were destroyed. In my defense, it was a fucking one-day bachelor party. No one was drinking.
Yeah,
what
you
are
know
you
what?
doing? What are you fucking doing?
I was up till 5 in the morning.
I screamed at 9 people for 3 hours straight
bus,
driving
right?
to AC.
Yeah, I would have been with you. I would have been upset.
Who drove?
No one drank.
Did Mike Sapp drive?
You guys had.
Oh well, yeah.
You guys were driving. You didn't have a driver. There was a fucking.
No, so here's my thing.
we rented a van,
Here's my thing.
or they rented a van.
I wanted either a crazy bachelor party,
Right.
or I wanted a bachelor party like all of my friends could afford. So like,
Fair.
You hear stories about like people going like away to like Miami or like whatever, but like half the bachelor,
That's not worth it. It's
Like,
not
but,
worth the money.
but like
I'd
half
rather
of,
go on
like,
vacation there.
half of their wedding party can't afford it.
Right.
And it was like I had people, I had Alex, I had Ian, I had Dustin, I had people traveling from like far, and
Yeah.
they're like tickets from like Birmingham and Austin are like $400-500 to get up here.
Yeah.
So like
That's why we were stuck going to your bachelor party the day before the fucking rehearsal.
Yeah.
Because you didn't want them to pay
'Cause I
double
didn't want them to
tickets,
pay double
which
tickets,
makes
like-
sense. And you're a good friend for doing that. But goddamn, did that suck for me? And I was
It's not
convinced,
about
man.
you now, Fudge.
Can we
He's-
focus
let him
more
talk.
on me?
His pool's opening in like 3 days. Let the man talk.
it's like, but like I feel like it's all right. If you fucking put your bachelor party or bachelorette party someplace else, awesome. But like take in consideration, like I think we had 8 or 9 people in my wedding party.
Right.
It was a
It's
lot.
like, yeah. So like I'm not gonna make some
Thanks
of my
for
friends.
flushing, Katie.
Hell, Katie.
Katie the lady, flushing the toilet.
How dare she urinate right now?
But I feel like it would have been like shitty as a friend to be like, all right, guys, not only are you gonna flat for the wedding, but we're gonna do a whole other trip.
Oh, of course.
We're also
else.
going to
No,
get
of course.
really high in Atlantic City, and you're going to spend $300
Oh, no,
on
that was
gummies.
that was literally just me
That
and
was
2
just-
people.
that was just
that
Dan,
was, dude. So Brown Mike woke me up after like a 2 or 3 hour
But I
nap.
hear it's
I
stupid
w-
that
dude, we
for people to force
we
shit on people.
showed up to Atlantic City and we went to a pizza place and I was like,
Yeah, we
Like, I
walked
was
the boardwalk and
destroyed.
Dan was like,
and I was like, dude, I need to stop doing this. And I took like a 2-3 hour nap and I just woke up the Brown Mike like, Fudge, come on, wake up, man.
I think
was
we
like,
were going to Hooters at that point.
Like, I
you
was
went like this.
Dude, it was not okay. They were like, "Oh, let's go gamble, let's go gamble." I'm like,
Were
no.
you with us when I almost fist fought that dude?
No,
And I punched myself in the head, and I had a red mark on my fucking
Eric
wedding.
is like, were you there when I fist fought that dude?
So, real quick, this is the story. It was like Brown Mike, Justin Kemper, Mike Wookter, and like 2 or 3 other people, and we're playing roulette, and I hit for like, I don't know, $360. I think I, whatever it was, and I hit. And there's some fucking little nerd ass kid and his girlfriend.
You go like this. Some little nerd ass kid.
Well, it's like I'm picturing this table. It's a little Asian like lady dealer. She's like 70 years old. I don't think you were there for this. So it's the
I
roulette
definitely
table.
wasn't, dude. I wasn't there for any of it.
It's the roulette table.
I was high on a beach with 2 of the people I knew.
eating 5 pounds of fucking
Gummies.
And then I fell asleep at like 10:35, dude. That was my night at your bachelor party.
I'm sitting at this roulette
Fudge
table.
just on the beach eating Swedish fish.
That's literally what I did, dude.
It's a little old Asian lady. She's like the dealer. Some fucking shitty, like fucking 20-year-old kid. Like,
all right, you want cars?
like I still think about this kid.
Would you white people
His
like
best
cards?
friend, like his friend and his girlfriend or sister, whatever the fuck she was. It's like I hit for like 360
you always
bucks.
gotta start shit with people, dude. What's your problem?
But I'll get to what my problem
What's your
is.
problem?
I'll get
What's
to
your
what my
problem?
problem
Why
is.
you gotta start shit with people, dude?
It's like I got on there. I'm betting. Win 360.
He
Take the
won't
money.
answer me.
Take my winnings. This fucking kid is like pissed off. He's got like $150 worth of chips. I'm like, okay, like he fucking throws them at the dealer, and like this little old
That's
Asian,
kind of rude.
like he shoves them, and the Asian lady's like, sir, like you,
we can't take a big
you have to physically.
We only know Kung Pao chicken and you don't come in.
She's actually super
You
nice.
give me chips.
She's actually like,
racist. No one cares about Chinese people, so we're cool.
but she's super nice. Like she's super nice. She's like, hey, you
on
actually
her.
have to like give them to me. So he just fucking pushes them at her, and Justin Kemper is like, I probably shouldn't be saying full names, but Justin,
Yeah, you already did though.
whatever.
Yeah, but Justin's not a dipshit, and his full name.
Justin stands up for like what he fucking believes in, and Justin's like, yo, like you have to pick these chips up, and this kid's like, fuck you, you fucking faggot.
Yeah,
like,
well,
fuck
yeah.
this and
I
fuck
remember
that.
this story.
And
Have
I
you
look
ever
at
met
him.
Justin? Have you met
No.
Justin over the summer?
poor shot,
He's Justin's like one of my favorite, like
Most down to earth,
in our
like-
group friends of air. Like I love Justin. He's one of the coolest fucking dudes I ever
He's
met.
like the most real, like he
He's
tells
the
me like when I'm-
chillest guy. But like, if you piss Justin off, I feel like you're a complete cunt.
yeah,
Right.
Like, he's like the nicest dude on the planet.
He's also like my
he's awesome.
realest friend. Like he's like super real with me. So this fucking dude like starts like spitting shit to Justin,
Here we
and
go.
I look at him and I'm like, if anyone's a fucking faggot here, it's you. And like, all
By
of a
the
sudden,
way,
like,
we don't dislike homosexuals.
no,
It's just an
what-
insult
it's
we
just
use
what this
against
kid was
people we don't like.
Well, no, it's what this kid was saying. He called Justin a fucking faggot. So like, I look at him, and his girl like stands in front of him, and I'm like,
Isn't it the worst? It's like, dude,
the worst.
we
Your
can
boy-
fight. We can
Always.
headbutt your chick by accident and she pass out. So stop.
There's this little Asian lady. Then there's the pit boss, who is this fucking huge dude.
Yeah.
And he's not saying anything. So I'm like,
Well, of course, he's waiting for the time he can fucking knock one of you guys out.
so I'm like, all right, motherfuckers, like, get the fuck out of here. Like, take your shit, get the fuck out. Now I'm like starting to just be like, me, like, I'm like, get the fuck out of here. So I'm like, hey, and I give her my money. I'm like, hey, like, thank you. Like, I tipped her like 30 or 40 bucks because I
Yeah.
hit pretty big like right before. Take my money. And these kids are still just like running their mouths. So like, I tell like Ron Mike and like Justin, the guys like,
Both big ass fucking dudes, by the way.
guys, I'm like, hey, listen, like, we're not
both
gonna- we're not gonna-
monsters, if you want to fucking know, tough guys.
I'm like, guys, like, we're just gonna bounce out. Like, Wookter's there, like a couple other people,
Not-
and these kids
not
are still
worth it.
just fucking talking, but it's mostly this kid's girlfriend. And I'm like, hey, like, if you don't, I'm like,
Nothing gets me angrier than some motherfuckers broad just spouting shit, and then your fucking man's got to deal with it because we can't hit you, lady.
So-
Sell shit you want, but we can't hit you because then we go to jail. Then now we got to fight your boyfriend. Your boyfriend don't want none of this. Remember Star Wars?
Yeah.
We'll move on. Go ahead, Garrick. I'm sorry.
so I look at her, I'm like,
Take
hey,
a shot. Take a shot to bitches saying
just
dumb
did
shit.
one. You're behind.
you're the last one.
No, there's multiple shots for you guys, and I took it first, so fuck both of you.
So
I don't give a
I-
shit how warm his pool is. Fuck you, dude. Okay.
Well, he's not. It's not warm now.
Not yet. So I look at this girl, I'm like, yo, like, if you don't stop fucking talking, I'm going to beat the fuck out of both of the dudes you're with. This kid's father is across the casino, and he hears me yelling at his son.
Yeah.
And this dude's built like a bowling ball, like Dan, but 5'5". So he starts storming across the fucking casino.
No. Let's rephrase that. He rolled to you.
So he's like, hey, that's my fucking kid. I'm like, and I start punching myself in the head. Mind you, I'm getting married in 2 days.
Yeah.
And
You
I'm
don't
like,
care.
I don't give a fuck. I was like, I will fuck you up.
Yeah.
And I'm like, let's fucking go. And now the pit boss comes out and he's like, dude, he's like, I want to he looked at me. He's like, I want to let you do this. Like, I can't.
Well, because he knows those people were cunts and you guys weren't. You guys were
that's
being
why he
chill.
stood back. Like I defended like the dealer. Like,
Right.
so Austin, like this old dude and his kid are like shit talking us as they're walking away. So goes like this and like this. So you have here's a table, walk this way. They're walking this way. I fucking cut across the floor. I'm like, I'm going sideways. I'm going to cut these motherfuckers off. And the pit boss is like, whatever, not my territory, pretty much.
That ain't the table I'm protecting.
Yeah. So I'm like,
Big ups to the fucking pit boss, dude.
so I'm like, you guys got fucking something to say? I was like, your son's a piece of shit. Like, teach him some manners. And I was like, and
As
like
we're
his,
drunk
his,
in my basement.
his kid's like, I'm like, dude, like you are like 112 pounds soaking
No,
wet.
in his defense, dude, like, I mean, I know we're joking around, you're saying jokes, but like, you get drunk in our basement, but is he the cunt in this situation?
No, not at all.
Right?
No.
I mean, this guy and his fucking father are at, like, you want to know what happened the last time I was out partying with my dad? He was making me give money to the strippers. He wasn't starting shit with anybody. He wasn't pissing anybody off. You fucking relax. You keep it chill. Like, what's your fucking problem?
So-
These two dudes sounded like they need their fucking ass beat.
So I'm ready to beat some ass.
I was high on the beach.
Not gay.
So I was ready to like just beat the shit out of this dude and
No,
his
if you're
father.
gonna get gay to fuck somebody up, you get gay. If you're gonna suck some dick to fuck somebody up, you suck some fucking dick.
Here's the two best. Here's the two
Let's
best.
go back to Eric's story.
Here's the escalation of like the two best parts of the story.
You guys want to suck some dick to fuck somebody up?
No. So
I'm
I
gonna
look
name
back.
this episode "Suck Dick to Fuck Someone Up."
I look back,
Maybe.
and there is someone from my bachelor party getting hit on by this dude's wife. Well, I'm about to
Hell
fuck
yeah, dude.
this dude up, and all of a sudden, this dude is like, you know what, man? Like, we're sorry. Like, blah blah blah. Like, we'll shake hands. So like, I'm like, you know what, man? Like, I'm not here to like fight. Like, this is my fucking bachelor party.
Yeah.
So I shake this dude's hand. I shake his.
Not here to fight. Come on, I'm gonna fuck you up. You fucking asshole.
There was a point where I was punching myself in the fucking head, and like that's when my pit boss was like, all right, this fucking kid's gonna like fuck these dudes up. So I shake this dude's hand, I shake his son's hand. I'm like, hey man, listen, like be more respectful. Like just be like, I was almost like, be a respectful
Learn your
person.
surroundings.
And the dad was like, you know what, man, like you're right. Like I don't know what my son did, but like thank you. Like, and he was like, son, like be more respectful. As they're walking away, the dad grabs Brown Mike and is like, would have been a good fight though.
No.
And I was like,
Was Brown
What?
like this?
but I think that
Dude, when he came on our podcast, the first episode he came on, he did like,
you talking to, he does the fucking Robert De Niro. You talking to me?
"You talking to me? Are you talking to me?" Who loves Brown Mike more than us? Nobody.
So he's talking to Brown Mike.
He's talking about Mike, and he's like, hey,
So he spouts some shit to Brown Mike.
he was like, yo, that would have been a good fight.
Yeah.
And I was like, excuse me?
Yeah.
And eventually, like that's how it
Here
broke
we
off.
go again.
But the next day I wake up and I have like 4 or 5 like red dots on my head. And it's from me
From
punching
your
myself.
middle knuckle hitting your
in the-
forehead, yeah.
That's exactly what it was. Like, you fucking motherfuckers. Like, I was like,
You almost got into a fight like 3 times, but then you wake up with marks from your own self, beating your own self up.
yeah, like I got a haircut the next day, and the barber was like, Eric, like, what is this? I was like, I don't talk about it.
Don't
dude.
worry about it, dog.
City.
Eric, I smell vodka and I see red dots in your head. What's going on? Just cut my hair.
I have to fucking pee again. I'm the worst.
Pee it up, dude. We're probably pretty close now.
We're over.
Yeah, well,
We're over?
let's cut it, dude.
One more shot.
Hell yeah,
told the
dude.
bachelor party story,
Yeah, we'll take a shot.
and I'll fucking piss in Keith's
Unfortunately-
sub pump.
Please do.
Don't piss in the sump up, dude.
Please do.
You piss in a sump pump.
I'm gonna see your
piss in
vodka, dog.
pool, dude.
You wouldn't be the first person.
I'm sure people have peed in his pool.
Like fucking Tom.
Respectful.
You ever see Tom in the pool for like 4
Tom
hours?
pees
like,
in the pool?
There's no way Tom doesn't pee in the pool. He like floats in there for 4 hours.
I'll do that one day.
All right, guys. Cheers to episode 162. Eric, thank you very much for coming on.
And
Let's
the
go.
rotation of chairs.
Peace out, nerds. I'm going to piss.
Eric, do you have one final thing to say?
That's what I said.
Yeah, he already said, dude. Where the fuck you been?
Keith, say something for him.
Fuck.
Libs.
Libs.